Good Tuesday, everyone. It's MinusOneCHarisma here with your the second most popular Dungeons and Dragons stream on the internet. We're gonna play a little bit more Dungeons and Dragons. We're doing a one-shot today. Still descending into Aventide, if that means anything to anyone. But a one-shot called A Tale of Two Seas. And as you'll see below, we have the Georgia Aquarium. A couple players dropped out. By a couple, I mean a trio of players. Had some unexpected
solid 50%.
unexpected things come up. So we are joined by all of the fish in the Georgia Aquarium.
They're picking up the slack.
Yeah, they're actually pretty fantastic.
Well, they're way more entertaining than we are, so.
Yeah. It's really one of those you just watch come for the fish.
They're taking
D&D.
that role playing very seriously. I mean, this fish.
Yeah.
Very seriously. Like it's their job.
Pretty much.
Look,
Yeah.
we need this aquarium, so some players had to drop out. I mean, you're not wrong, Hojin. You're like Kate, Bobby, Daye. I call it Trust. I'm so sorry, but you gotta go.
Can't have you.
You gotta go.
We booked some fish, so.
They're pretty expensive, so
Yeah.
we got to put them on the stream.
Saltwater fish.
Yeah.
I got a good union.
The camera zooms out slowly. We see a creature, large, huge, gargantuan. Many arms, fish-like features, demi-human of sorts, as you guys sit in this large chamber, filled with different kinds of shells. The inside, like an abalone's shell, just thousands of colors glittering off these little glowing orbs that glow at the bottom of the ocean. You've all been summoned by King Trigaton, ruler of the northeastern sea of Sitnalta. King Trigaton, massive, many-armed, whale-like being, large spiked dorsal fins running down his nearly 60-foot spine. He speaks with a low, booming roar.
My most deadly of assassins, I have called you here today for a task of grave importance. Should you fail, our kingdom could fall into an unfathomable chaos, which could threaten the very foundations of Aventide. Upon next luna's tide, we shall hold a grand union for those who are reaching the age. I have invited the Ciphercap tribes and hope to form an unbreakable union by sacrificing my youngest son to the perils of marriage. The theme is an overwater wonderland, one I have meticulously chosen myself for this promenade. There will be many royals born from the Sitnalta Sea. It does not concern me with whom he is paired with, nor is it of importance as to their compatibility or his willingness to engage. He must be paired off by the end of this tide and shipped far, far, far away, as he is a reminder of my failings as a spawn father of Sitnalta. Know that there are those who wish our two kingdoms to be at war. They might strike out against me, thoroughly killing my son. Now, normally, I'd say they were doing me a favor, but not this tide. Do this for me. Do it for your state, and most of all...
Just then, a door in the back of the room opens, and a small humanoid walks in. And as those lights slowly start to illuminate his face, you see a humanoid with thin, pale skin, a multitude of different arms and legs. And he kind of strolls in awkwardly, like a teenager does, full of pimples, you would assume. And you hear Trigaton continue.
Ah, Inkson, I need you to marry a royal born from Sifacap at next Luna's tide.
No.
Okay, Dad, that's kind of a big decision. Don't you think we should... Inkson, it has already been decided. Here, this golden necklace was your mother's. Bestow it upon your future spouse, to be as you join their family as a liaison to our great state, bonding our two seas.
Oh, it's from Mother. Oh, I had no idea she left me something so grand. Yeah, Father, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it for Mom. And I'll do it for you. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I shall prepare for the coming promenade immediately. And with that, Inkson grabs this golden necklace with such reverence, so proud, so happy, so full of pep, and exits quickly, upbeat and proud. Trigaton kind of looks at you guys.
Actually, I don't even remember which one was his mother. That was just some random necklace I found under my bed. Nonetheless, do this for me, my greatest of assassins. Now leave, I am tired, and you must prepare for prom.
And with that, he kind of turns over, and you start to hear something in the background coming from the back. You know that this is this council room of sorts, a small council room that only his most trusted advisors and assassins are allowed into. But right behind is a giant gymnasium-like structure. And you start to hear something coming out of the very back, and it's a couple 100 feet away, and you can't make it out. And you can't make it out when suddenly you hear... it sounds like the prom has already begun.
God.
Or a Mario Kart level.
Right? Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I have no idea what we're doing. Holy crap. Okay. Give it to me in English. All right. Parameters. That was a lot of words and not much actual explanation.
We have to marry off Inkson, right?
Yeah.
Right?
He has to marry one of the royals. He has to marry one of the royals from the Sifacap Sea.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Tonight. The
Yeah.
prom is here. It has to happen during the prom.
By the next tide. Yeah, which the prom ends at the end of the tide. You have to understand, under the sea, there are no days or nights. There's tides. They go by tides.
I mean,
and
there's
this is-
days and nights. Under
There's
the sea,
well, not this deep. We are miles below the ocean.
Okay. Okay. See, now you're really setting the stage for me. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, and they have the lunar tide and they have the solar tide down here, which loosely line up. It's with the moon cycle, but not exactly.
One might expect.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we've got
so-
12 hours. We got 6 hours.
You basically have 12 hours.
It's a good
Great.
party.
All right.
You stated Inkson walked in. Are we walking or are we swimming?
Inkson walked in. But
Walked
you
it.
guys, it's water, so you can choose to walk or swim. It's up to you, like depending on how you want to do it. Let's give a short description maybe of what we look like maybe.
Okay.
Please.
I'll have at it. With a name as well.
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
I mean, you guys are His Royal Highness's most trusted assassins.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys are high ranking in this ocean kingdom.
I guess we're murdering the other members of the wedding party. So there's
Probably not.
okay.
Probably not.
Okay.
I think this may be
We
a
don't hit
task
heads up.
beneath us.
Well, I'm Luke Stargazer, and I am used to being in sand. I spend a lot of my time in sand, and my method of killing my prey is to hide and come at them from below. And I have these pectoral fins that have these little spikes on them that, and I have an electrical node on the top of my head as well, so I kind of like glow a little bit. Yeah, so lots of weapons at my disposal, and I don't know what else to say about him. Luke
Okay.
Stargazer. Yeah.
Luke Stargazer. All right.
It comes from the
all right.
sand. It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. But he
You
doesn't
know what I'm
mind.
saying? And then I murdered
Melissa, who are you bringing
Younglings.
to the table?
small fish.
Where's my
Well,
book?
since we're going in that order, I'm gonna stick with my. I could not decide. I had a group. It's like depends on who went before me.
I mean,
A joke. It's already too late. So I'm gonna be Lola, the anglerfish, who she's got the little, fishing rod, little light at the end of it that lures her prey. She hypnotizes and hopefully does some damage with her big ass mouth.
big old jaws. Have you guys ever seen? I don't know if you guys at home have ever looked up an anglerfish. But look up an anglerfish. They're like one of the most
They're
terrifying.
horrifying.
They look like a space monster out of Star Wars. They literally do.
Yeah.
They look like
No.
something that would eat Luke Stargazer.
Yeah.
And might.
Yeah.
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 We'll see how it goes.
You don't rule it out. It could still happen.
Cullen, what do you got?
Well, I'm a crab. My name
All right,
is
cool.
Sebastian.
So you guys, I'm just
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. And I have a
Crab
French accent
Sebastian?
instead of a Jamaican one, so we don't get sued.
Of course. I love how Cullen is one of the most creative people I know, and yet his creativity. is just- when we talked about this one shot, it was like seconds after I was like, "All right, sea creature, Sebastian, I'm a crab, done." And sticks with it.
Sometimes you gotta go with the first one because it's the
Yeah.
best one, right? The one that pops in there is usually what you should go with. That's what I've learned
Absolutely.
being a
Absolutely.
musician.
Yeah.
Your first thought is the best idea.
Melissa, Modred wants to know if it can be the granny anglerfish from the SpongeBob movie.
What I was saying, definitely. I'd have to look it up because I haven't
Okay.
seen the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
gosh.
like it.
I haven't seen it either. What is this world coming to? And I haven't seen a SpongeBob movie.
I don't
I
know.
was just a little too old for SpongeBob.
Never too old for SpongeBob.
Okay, pause
No,
this.
yeah, and
screen.
like,
We're all
I'm
gonna
angry.
Go watch the
We're all
movie
gonna go
right
watch SpongeBob. All right, you guys start heading out of the king's chamber as he starts to snore loudly with very little regard for your presence. And as you walk down this long hallway into the gymnasium-like room, you suddenly notice the room isn't. It's normally very plain with some shells and some, plankton floating around and such. But when you walk into it, very quickly it's been transformed. You see these redwood trees and maple trees placed around the room with coconut bottles filled with exotic drinks. Dirt and fake paved roads are all across the floor where there's small huts, beach-like huts, with dry land tables and chairs kind of sitting around. You notice there's flower beds before the large rose bushes on the corners. and there's little lines of grass all along the floor. There's a big, giant orange bubble that's bright, and it floats very slowly across the sky and back to try and imitate the sun. You see birds, maybe not fake birds, maybe just drowned birds, but they're all hanging from the ceiling amongst like white cotton to make clouds-ish in this like sky that's been like tinted blue. The shells have been hued blue, and you just get the sense of this truly magnificent overwater wonderland. Also, you notice there's quite a few guests milling about as these small creatures kind of swim back and forth. They have these big black eyes and these little bow ties, and it's almost like they're in these kelpsitos, these nice black kelpsito suits, and these big air bubbles around their head. It's strange, but they walk around with different trays and snack foods, just handing them off to different people. They look very familiar. Maybe a cousin to the Azurelings? Something like that.
Question.
Yeah.
Procedural question,
Yes.
Your Honor. Are we all roughly the same size? Like, are we all like anthropomorphized to be like all kind of human size relative to one another? Because I know Triton to ton is like 60 feet along the spine.
Trigaton is humongous.
Yeah, Trigaton, there you are. But you know what I mean? Like, how does this world work? Are we all roughly the same size?
Anglerfish. Yeah, all of you guys are actually kind of the same size. Jason maybe a little smaller. Jason's maybe a little smaller than you guys, but yeah, you guys are all about the same size. The guests are not, though. The guests vary pretty greatly in size.
Great.
Yeah.
So, in comparison to, per se, like a doorway.
Are there doorways?
Doorway. I that's what I'm putting in quotes.
I mean, how tall
Do you know
are
what I
you?
mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. That's what I'm asking you. Like,
I don't know how tall you are.
Well, here's the thing. This castle. Okay.
Yeah. James?
Does the king? Does
King
he
fits
roam
through
his ass
all-
down the halls?
Yeah,
Okay.
the king fits
so
through all the
we're
halls.
in a massive St. Peter's Basilica kind of operation going on. here.
Yeah.
That's
And
from,
the
Catholics
little
and
the waiters and waitresses walking around with the food, swimming around, they're about 3 feet tall, if that gives you any kind of scale.
Okay.
Got it.
The little Azureling cousins.
Okay. And how tall compared to them are we? Would you say roughly?
You're maybe a foot tall, but you're way wider than you are tall. So your
Okay.
claws
Yeah,
maybe
okay,
stretch
I'm
up to about 2 feet.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a feel for I'm setting the scene
Yeah.
in my mind.
I mean, you're
Okay.
big for a crab.
And that's unkind, but all right.
You're ready
So okay. So what do we see? So let's say we've
So,
wandered.
yeah, you wander in and you
over-
see lots of clicks. And as you do that, you start walking around. You guys all feel a tap on the back of your shoulders, and you turn to
I
see
don't have
Incent, who's hiding himself under one of the tables.
And I'll quickly go. You said they're dirt, right? Dirt.
Yeah,
under
there's a
the
bunch of like soil, like overlander soil.
Okay, I'm gonna go and like bury myself in the dirt. And so basically what will happen is I'll like shimmy around a lot until I'm like completely buried except for a couple eyes. So you'll pretty much just see my face.
What
And
are you
here-
doing? This is have some self-respect.
Hey,
Get out
hey
of the
guys,
dirt.
guys. So I gotta find a wife or a husband tonight. It doesn't really matter.
Wait.
But look. The thing is, there's a tradition in the Sitnalta Sea, as you guys know, and I can't see the bride before we get married
Why?
because it's the tradition. You can't see the bride or groom before the marriage happens.
So it's going to be
So-
a blind wedding?
Yeah. You guys just need to go and find me someone willing to marry me. I trust that you guys will pick somebody nice. Really,
Question?
someone who's a good listener would be great.
Must they be alive?
Yeah, because it's forging like a bond with the kingdoms, and I don't know. I was eavesdropping, but I didn't really understand what he was saying.
Is he wearing the chain?
No, he's kind of clutching to it. He's holding it.
Incent, I know we've known you for a long time, but what are some of the qualities you want us to describe to your potential mate?
Oh yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
This is good.
You know, I'm very lonely. I'm not picky at all. I have a very, very wide breadth for what I consider normalcy. You know, just someone who's a good listener. Really just a good listener. Or someone hot. That would do too.
So, good listener or hot.
Yeah, preferably both. You know.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, so I'm not as much worried about them or you finding them a potential mate, but I'm more worried about them finding you a potential mate. What else are you bringing to the table? Maybe something as far as coin goes, or something as far as land goes, or...
Yes, how do we sell you? You are not sellable. You are...
Well, I'm a prince.
This is fair.
Yeah, Trigaton's my dad.
And how old is Trigaton?
Oh, I don't know. He's said to be the oldest being in the ocean.
Yes. So how long till you inherit?
Oh, you know, I really take after my mom.
What?
Yeah, no. So see, like, one of my older brothers is probably gonna take over here. So like, I take after my mom, and since I'm one of the smaller of us brothers, I'm gonna join their family.
Oh, this is good to know.
Yeah.
So you are baggage. You are baggage.
Baggage?
Yes, we
I
are
like to
offloading
think
you.
I'm more of like a carry-on.
Yes. Well, we will carry on. I do not know about you. Great. Good to know. All right.
So a good listener and or hot. Great.
Who will also take
Yeah,
free on for
preferably
baggage.
and hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not be too picky.
Oh,
Take what we can get.
yeah, I haven't had much luck dating. I've tried not to look at anyone who could be a potential suitor my entire life, just in case. Just because I didn't want to lower the odds. It's tough.
Yes. How did the red pill taste?
What?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
You just stay here, just keep your eyes closed, lest you potentially see someone that you might need to marry, and maybe keep your mouth closed, and we'll go find you a mate.
Right.
If
Yeah.
he gets bad, maybe we blindfold him and bring him around like a pin the tail on the Incent. No?
I don't know what that means. But
Well, I just mean if
sounds
they want to
fun.
see the meat before they buy. Yes. Wait, can they see you?
No, it's not really. It's like a traditional thing. Maybe I've heard of people being really bad, and they've talked through a tablecloth once.
That is bad. This is
Yeah,
very bad.
terrible. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot. All right, stay here. Stay, and we go. Please, let's go. All let's go.
Yeah.
No, you stay, Incent. We go. Please, now
Okay.
get yourself out of the
Bye.
dirt. Please, come up now. out of the
And
dirt.
hot. That's all you hear. Is and hot and hot.
All right. What are the chances the king kills us when we do not find a mate for him?
Really, really good.
Yes, I
think
know.
Probably 80% or higher.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
let's
it's
Great.
not looking good for us.
Us being
No.
fish and stuff and under the sea, is he good looking for a
That's a
squid?
good question.
Yeah.
Roll a d20, Melissa. Roll a d20. It's tough. The rules for undersea marriage are not nearly the same as above ground, right? Most the sentient races on land are demi-human, and more human than than anything else, there's like a certain subset of like features that they all share. The under the sea, everyone is so different that it's like, can you really judge someone based on looks? It's very tough. You would know that the under the sea, like prestige and wealth and family names carry sometimes way more weight than just being physically appealing.
Yes, though there are some of us that still do. We judge.
Yeah.
He's a 9. He's a 9. Good looking.
Well, you look at him as a 9, and you grew you almost raised. You were raised like you remember when Incento was fused out of the mud when he wiggled out of his little carapace Bastille. And he was, you've kind of watched him grow up, so it's not like you're like, I can't really tell if he's good looking or not, but like, because he's like that kid you raised, right? Like, Trigaton wanted nothing to do with him, so under a number of occasions, you guys were put on babysitting duty when you had no one to kill.
His father is a whale?
He's like a whale-like being with like many arms, almost like flagella-like arms coming off of him.
Cinnamon.
Whale with arms. Okay.
Mm. All right. Well,
Where do we start?
Should we-
yeah. Let's. I think
the girls.
I think the first thing we need are some more hors d'oeuvres. So let's just go swing by the hors d'oeuvres and just, there's probably a table with maybe some snacks. Let's do a flyby.
Yeah, and like maybe eavesdrop on some conversations at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You guys go and you
Blend
see.
in.
There's these two, and most the beings in this room, most of them are demi-human-like, small but demi-human-esque with very strong, and you'd know that they're not uncast. Uncast are random mutations. These are actual undersea races that have long lineages and cultures. So these aren't just like random one-off beings.
Definitely not. Definitely not one-off beings. Just beings made for this evening. I get you. Yeah.
Long history in this world.
Long history.
You see one of those small little, we're going to call them bubblings, with a tray, and he's just holding it out, and you see these two turtle men, just eating, and it seems like they've just told this guy to stay there and hold their plates, as they just basically eat off the plates that they could put on the table, but it seems like they're just making these guys hold their own plates for them as they eat off of them.
I mean, is that expected?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Can
just,
they all run over to us?
The
and
caste system under the sea is strong. It is.
Yeah.
It is prevalent, and it is
CAST.
widely. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try and throw you off all night.
I know. I was like, "Where's the E? Where's the E?" Anyway.
It worked.
Anyway. Yeah. These two turtle guys. They look very similar. They have similar spots in similar places.
You said man or woman, eh? Go proposition. Go proposition them. Find out if they're in the mood. Yes, both. Why not? Go.
All right, so I'll swim on over. I guess I'm swimming.
This is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of like do a couple laps around him.
Yeah, you make a couple laps around him, and they notice you, but they don't acknowledge you.
He is the best assassin. They do not even see him.
Yeah.
I make lots of loud guttural noises.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Oh my god.
That's hot. Inkstone's gonna like that.
You just gonna make some drive-bys or what? What's going on?
Yeah, well, not exactly. We're looking around for someone to help us.
Well, it's not gonna be me, bro. I tell you what, I had a crazy rager last night. Not all there, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, a little too much kelp, huh?
Yeah, a little bit too much kelp, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. What's this? What's that you pointed to?
Flo, what do you got over there? And he reaches over to his brother's tray and pulls off something. Whoa, I've never seen this before. This is cool. What's up, man? Hey, I'm Chip. What's your name?
Hey, Chip. I'm Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, I don't know, Luke. It's cool talking to you, though, bro.
No, I figured that. We've never met before.
Well, that would be why, then.
Yeah, we're meeting right now.
And as that's happening, you see two seals. These aren't seal people. These are just seals, for the most part. They come swimming up, and both of them are like, "Whoa, Chip, Flo! Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see you guys. Like, I haven't. It's been how many years? I mean, we live in the same sea, and we never see each other." And you can easily see like Chip and Flo instantly give each other a look, and they're just like, "Yeah, what's up? Art and Clap, what's going on, guys? How's your family? Cool, yeah. Hey, listen, we got this thing, so like we can't really talk right now." And you see the two seals. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, cool, just cool seeing you. All right, cool, we're gonna be over there. If you want to come by and hang out or anything, it's cool. God, stupid. And the seals kind of go back into this corner. And you see that there's a third seal there, a little bit smaller, but this seal's got like a little bow. Which you assume on her head.
Does it look like it's on her head, or is it maybe like on a different...
It's on her head. Yeah. I'm saying you assume it's a her with the bow, but assumptions, right? These days get you into trouble.
Yeah, we're under the sea. Yeah. So Chip and Flo, nice to talk to you guys.
Oh, bro, you're still here.
Busy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so busy. Yeah. See you later, man. Hey, it was good talking to you.
See you later. Hey, they have like a tray of food, right?
They at this point they've kind of eaten everything.
And there's drinks happening. There's
little coconut drinks, yeah. Like there's little coconuts with a stopper in them. That looks like you twist it and it's like a straw and you can suck it out. Whatever's inside.
So as I leave, I'm just gonna like tail whip one of those drinks. Wherever. We'll see what happens.
You're gonna tail whip one?
Yeah, just as I'm moving, it's inadvertent. I didn't mean to do it. It's just my tail. It has a mind of its own.
Okay.
I was leaving.
Yeah. Roll an attack.
Attack on the drink. Oh, a big old one.
Yeah. So you turn to leave and you whack your tail against the table, and let's see. Hold on. You don't have this critical injury chart for nothing.
Oh my god.
Cool.
And you're blinded for life.
Yeah. You whack this table and it's like hitting your shin real hard against the desk or something. It doesn't move. It's solid. This desk or table has been like anchored into the ground. It wasn't going to go anywhere. There's no way you could have known in such a short amount of time that they set this whole promenade up. How did they anchor it so fast? We'll never know. The Party Panic Committee is legit down here, though.
A wicked knot on my tail tomorrow is what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's
full on Peter Griffin.
And it's a little harder to swim. If you were to swim fast, you're not sure you could swim at full speed anymore.
Oh, nice.
What was my speed before?
Fastish. Now you're just ish.
It's just ish. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. not hobbling, but
Yeah. Give me another d20. Let me see how you walk away from this table after just whacking it super hard. Your disposition.
I shit you not. I just rolled another one, and that's the fourth and fifth one that I've rolled already this evening. So,
Oh my god. Can we get some Bobby dice in chat, please?
I haven't used Bobby's dice yet.
Have they been near Bobby?
Have they been touching your dice?
They live in the same bag, so it's probably just rubbed off.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Hunter. You whack the table and you just start like limping sideways back from the table, and kind of everyone hears and sees this as you kind of limp your way back to the group.
Are you alright?
No.
That looked very embarrassing. Everyone is watching.
Don't point it out, and maybe they'll forget about it. No,
Yes. No, I mean, no, they will not forget. That will be remembered for quite some time. But no, I will stop looking at you. Yes, this helps already.
That's better. Just pretend I'm not here, and I'm just like caressing my tail fin.
All right, well that was a failure, no? Let's.
Yeah, but through that failure, I think we maybe found our next target, and so then I'd point over with my fin over toward the seal lady, perhaps.
The little seal.
Yeah, her over there.
All right. What do we know about her?
She's a seal. I don't know. He didn't seem very picky. I think it's just kind of whoever we can find at this point. As long as things didn't see her, she's fair game.
Point. It's a good point. Yes. Well, let's go.
All right, you guys start approaching the three seals that are sitting over there, and as you're walking up, you hear the two males that had come over earlier just chatting away, and the female seems much more reserved, just listening, smiling politely, but the two seals are like, "Oh, dude, do you see what Chip is wearing? His shell is so cool. It just grew in so nice. Oh, dude, Chip and Flo are just so awesome. God, I wish I was a turtle sometimes. If I was a turtle man, that would be awesome. It would be great." And then they see you kind of come up. "Oh, hey, what's going on?"
Hello.
I heard you
Hi.
talking about shells. You know who else has got a cool shell here is my buddy Sebastian the crab.
Oh yeah, crab.
It
Crabs
is.
have shells too. Yeah.
Sometimes they're soft, sometimes they're hard, but they are shells nonetheless. Hey, what is your name?
My name?
Yes.
I'm Art.
I'm sorry.
I'm Art.
Excuse you.
No, that's my name.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you spell that?
Art.
A-R-R. Art.
Or art.
And
Not
then
R.
another guy, the second seal comes from back. "Hey, what's up? I'm Clap. Nice to meet you."
And Clamp. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah. You guys from? I haven't seen you before. You guys from the Sitnalta Sea as well? It was a long trip over here, but it was totally worth it.
No, we are from this sea, whatever it's called.
Oh, you're from Sitnalta. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, we are from Sitnalta. Of course, we are from Sitnalta.
All right. Well, cool. You want a drink or something, or?
Yes.
Absolutely. Hey, who's your friend over here? And
My
I point
friend?
to the one with the bow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty quiet. You know, this is Whiskers, and the female seal kind of comes up and she like bows her head and she's very soft spoken, but she says, "Oh, hi. It's very nice to meet you. Excuse my cousins. They're just excited. They don't get to leave very often."
Oh, why not?
Oh, just, it's a long trip, and we generally don't get to come this far down into the sea. We stay towards the surface of the water. So, through great lengths, they allowed us to
the King Trigaton used some of his magic to get us down here safely.
As I was going to ask, how are you not dead? All right. Magic.
Yeah.
Magical magic. It's always
Magical
the
magic.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying yourself?
Oh,
You're
yes.
not out there dancing.
It's really beautiful here. And you know, maybe it's just that we get to go above the water a lot. You know, we spend a lot of our lives above the water, so maybe it's not as exciting, but like they did a really good job here. I just think it's so nice that they tried so hard. I love the rose bushes. That was a nice touch. Not a lot of roses on the
nice
beaches we live on.
Oh, that was the fellow Prince Inkston's idea, actually. He's got away with plants.
Inkston. Oh, I didn't know. Inkston, is he Trigaton's son?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know he had
Yes.
another son. Interesting.
Yes, he
Oh.
likes to keep to himself, but he's an
yeah.
interesting young man.
Well, I'm sure he is. I hope to get to meet him.
Oh.
You might,
Yes.
but not yet.
What do you mean?
Oh, he is busy. He is very busy. He's working on all the things and making. He is a member of state, right? He has to meet and shake his many arms with many fins and such.
From both sides.
From both sides. Yes.
Oh, he sounds very exotic. I'd love to meet him.
Oh,
Well,
that is
do-
a word. All
Do
right.
let me know if he comes. I came
don't know.
to meet a lot of people from Sitnalta. That's actually my goal. Is to just see some people that I might not have the opportunity to meet otherwise.
Do you know how long the magic will persist? Yeah, how long you will be able to remain under?
Oh
this-
well,
under the sea?
we'll have to leave by the next lunar tide.
Of course.
12
Yes.
hours.
I'm just curious. Sidebar.
Interesting, your accent. You don't sound like the other people from around here. Are you?
Ah, no. Yes, I am. I was struck with a keel as a child, and I woke up and I spoke like this.
You know, we laughed when we heard it, but it's the truth. He's been this way forever.
It's been a long time, and I'm like, you see this? And there's a scar on my back. I swear it struck me. It was moving at a hell of a clip, I say.
Wow, that's
Yes.
quite a story. I'm glad you seem to have survived and you're okay.
I survived. I have thrived. Look at me.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You seem very mobile.
Yes.
Better
Yes.
than keeling over, if you know what I'm saying.
Ha.
Kind of
Yes. No. Yes.
Ah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Yeah. Hey, how's your fin, by the way? I saw that earlier when you whacked your
I don't want to talk about it.
fin on the
It hurts.
table.
It hurts a
Oh.
lot. But
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make
It
sure
is
you're
It is
okay.
an internal pain. It will haunt him forever. I can tell.
Oh,
Look
I
at him.
should
Look
hope
at those
not.
eyes.
Not forever.
Those dark eyes. Yes. No. He will hide in the mud and think of it forever.
Oh,
it will
well,
plague me until the end of my days. I'll wake up 20 years from now, sweating,
Wincing.
dreaming about the time I whacked my tail on a table.
Yes.
At
And
this-
remembering the time the pretty seal asked you if it really hurt.
oh,
which,
pretty.
of
I don't
course,
know about that.
It did.
But
Oh, no.
thank you.
No. You are very pretty. Your bow. You have a bow.
Oh, no, in
Oh,
my
what
family,
has a bow
I
that is
am.
not
I am
pretty?
not. I'm not nearly as pretty as my sisters. But thank you.
You have sisters?
Yeah. There's a lot of members of my family. We're the
Ah, I
Isildur's
see.
heirs.
I hate you?
What? Excuse.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I cough and things come out.
Oh, okay. You just kind of
No,
spat
no,
it
my
out
dear.
there.
That was not meant for you. That was not meant for you. Every once in a while, I hear what sounds like a ship, and I just think I hate you Oh, how I hate you, and you're killing me.
It comes
Are you
back.
saying I'm like a ship? Is that like a weight?
No, not you,
Comment?
not you. No, I saw those. It's above nothing. Fear not. Throw it away, if you will. Cast it away from your mind.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice meeting you.
It was very nice meeting you.
Yeah, and she seems a little insulted almost. Maybe she's just doesn't get it. Maybe she misunderstood. Maybe it's just,
Yes.
lost in translation from a different sea.
I apologize. Sometimes I hear people's names and they just drive me crazy.
What were your names before we leave?
Oh, well, my name is Sebastian.
Sebastian.
I'm Luke.
Luke?
I can't remember if I decided on Lulu or Lolo.
Lola.
Lola.
Oh.
Luke, Lola, and
Has she
Sebastian.
been hit by a keel too?
Yes,
Yeah.
many times. Here. It is
Oh.
tough life.
Oh, wow.
Dinner.
Yes.
You have some really long, scary teeth.
Yes.
Bad.
It is an adaptation for...
Chicken. Yeah.
Well, best not you know.
Yeah.
Best
Okay.
not you know.
Braces
All right.
were too expensive, so we had to skip the procedure.
This
Okay.
is true.
We think it adds to her beauty.
Yes.
Underbite.
Oh. Yeah.
It is a bit of
Wow.
an underbite.
Well, you are very unique. We have no one like you in the Sifacap.
I'm just gonna like shake the little rod with the light on it.
And you see like Whiskers, kind of like you start shaking it, and Whiskers just starts. Oh.
Hey. Lola. Lola.
Huh?
Lola.
Oh.
I'm gonna snap out of it too.
Sometimes she does that. We need to get her some food. Fast. And I'm just going to turn
Okay.
around and look for one of those kelp-wearing gentleman things.
Yeah, and you find there's some just floating around, big old bubbles over
Yeah.
their heads.
Yeah, I'm just going to
You walk
very
up and one
daintily
goes,
straighten his kelp. Stop. I'll just take the tray.
And it's weird because the more they talk, you start to see the bubble get just slightly bigger, bigger and bigger.
Heavens. Maybe
And it just floats stuck to their head, but every time they talk, a little bit bigger.
perhaps concern yourself with that. I will take this. You go. Go now. Go. Please. Go.
Take the tray, and
Yes.
he just kind of like looks at his hand and walks off.
Yes. Quite the conversation list. Lola.
Oh, I'm gonna balance it on my mouth.
I'm gonna balance it on. That's one hell of an underbite.
Like the ass you could balance a cup on, but it's my mouth.
I love
Um,
it. I love it.
Well, she seemed like a good candidate, potentially.
She seemed like she had great potential. It makes me think she might want to kill our friend. But then again, maybe I've just been in the killing business too long.
Wait, kill? Wait, why do you think that?
You don't think everyone wants to kill you?
Not
How long
every.
have you been killing people?
I got my first murder a couple days ago.
What?
First kill.
First kill? Well, I've been doing this a very long time, and it wears. I'm probably wrong. Yes, most certainly. She's very nice.
Well, we'll keep her in mind for later, just in
For
case.
sure. She is number one for right now, no?
Number one for right now, exactly. And maybe her
All
sister
right.
will be number 2 and number 3. Who knows?
Yes. All right, now, let us cast the wider net.
Yeah. So
Okay. You guys look through the room, and you see 2 other big groups. There are some others kind of floating around solo. You see them dressed up, but the 2 bigger groups, you see a couple seahorses floating around. And these are like seahorse, demi-human type seahorse. You see them with
Centaurs?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they have like large fins across the sides of their faces, and they have orange skin that almost makes like a carapace along their torso, their elbows, and their knees. And they have these webbed hands and feet, but very seahorse-like snouts.
Quick question. Do we presume everyone here is royalty of some sort, or are they just like normal, everyday old
Yeah,
That's a good question.
yeah. He had basically said like he invited a bunch of royals in hopes to ship his son off. Like that was kind of his purpose for hosting the prom.
Yeah. Okay.
Question. Group, huddle. Perhaps we are looking in the wrong place. Inkson was hiding under a table. Perhaps someone who would be good for Inkson would be hiding somewhere else. Maybe in a bathroom, a closet, the hollowed part of a chandelier. I don't know. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
A or B, maybe we look for the most desperate person here. Someone just looking to throw themselves out there at someone else.
Yeah, can we look around? Does anyone look a little skittish, hiding?
And or desperate.
You do see like a school of fish people. They're
School?
like there's like 24 in this group of like 2 foot tall fish people. They're not quite like what you think of like a mermaid or something like that. They have 2 legs again, but like still a dorsal fin. But they're only like 2 feet tall, and there's a school of them kind of flipping around. And every time a tray comes by, they go and then the tray's clean.
Are they like
Freeloader.
substantially worse at swimming though than like the opposite form with like a human torso and up and do you know what I mean?
No, they seem very
like the
proficient
kicking legs of a human are worse than
in
a
the
fin.
water. They seem very proficient.
Okay.
Think like closer to like a Murloc from World of Warcraft.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're very proficient in the water.
Okay. All right.
Maybe the best bet is to split up. Maybe we each take a different direction. Someone goes and looks for someone under tables or hiding. Someone goes over and talks to the seahorses, and someone goes over and talks to the fish people.
Yeah.
Who wants which task?
I will check the bathroom.
I'll go talk to which one do you want?
The fish people.
Okay, I'll take seahorses.
All right.
We'll meet
All right.
back here in some amount of time under the sea.
A tenth of a tide. I don't.
Yeah, tenth of a tide. Yeah.
All right, Jason.
11 bubbles.
Jason, you, though crippled, you still make your way over. You're going to the seahorses?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that the seahorses, the seahorse-like people are sitting, and it seems to be 2 women in nice, almost silk clothing, except it seems weighted, so it sits very still in the ocean. And both of them have what look like martini glasses with little lids and straws coming off, and they seem with this big open mouth. Like seahorses do, they seem to be martinis.
And there's 2 of them, you said?
Yes.
Do they look like the right age range?
Yeah.
I just got like old from the way
Everybody here that's invited seems to be. He had mentioned that this was like for like a coming of age ceremony.
Yeah.
So that was kind of factored into his thought process. Like everyone's here, it seems like he invited everyone who could possibly be a suitor that he could get.
So does it reason then that everyone kind of knows why they're here and that they might be here for Inkson, or is that
a good question?
Is
It
that
doesn't.
not obvious?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. Nothing has tipped you off that anyone knows the Inkson's in the table back there.
Okay.
But, I mean, you had talked to Whiskers, and she didn't even know Inkson existed.
Yeah. But she knew about the other brothers, which was interesting.
Yes, she knew about the other brothers.
Yeah.
What do we know about the other brothers?
The other brothers take after the father. They're
Massive?
large. It would be the difference between, like, a football linebacker and a Smurf. That's the difference between Inkson and his brothers.
Did they not feed him? What happened?
Well, as he said, he took after his mother, and it seems like his brothers took after the father.
Okay.
But
Okay.
then again, his father doesn't even know who the mother is, so... Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, hey.
Fair.
Thank you so much for the bits. I think it's the Georgia Aquarium. They've loaned us their their live feed, which is beautiful. So we've borrowed it. But thank you so much for the bits, Wolf. Yes.
I'm disappointed there's no underwater tables, but that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it was
didn't
hard.
know we were-
It was hard to find an overwater wonderland, Phil.
Is
Live
this, by the way,
stream.
is this the dance over the sea or the over the sea dance? Gosh, what is it? Yeah, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the sea.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
the over the sea. Anyway, bad joke.
You're doing a thing. You're doing a thing.
I see.
Yeah, and you notice the sun starts to dim and the music starts to slowly come down, and like a new, nicer little, like, just nice, and you start to see some of the different groups start to dance slowly, and it's not like the pair dancing above world. It seems to be every culture, every racial group has their own little dance, and this dance starts to have people swaying back and forth, and you start seeing the small fish people start flipping around but making like designs together in the water, and everyone but the seahorses and the turtles seem to be dancing and enjoying themselves. The seals just seem to be like swaying back and forth. Even a couple of the butlers start to like bounce their bubbles back and forth.
Yeah. So I take that as my in, and I kind of just roll on up to these seahorses and go, "You're not dancing. Why not?"
Oh, I'm finishing my cocktail.
You can do both at the same time, right?
No, I do not want
Alright.
to spill on my beautiful dress.
Well, I suppose you're right about that. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't it, Anna?
Yeah, it would be a
distracted.
tragedy. I would not want one of the dragonettes to see me with a stain on my dress.
Oh, the Dragonettes. Who are they?
You don't know the dragonettes? Only the two most sought after bachelors in all of the Sifficap.
And she kind of points over towards the two turtle boys.
Two most sought after bachelors. Okay. No, can't say I
Yes.
was familiar with
The
them.
dragonettes are a very powerful household. Maybe you don't know because you're from all the way over here. It's okay that you're uncultured. It is not your fault.
You are in
turtles?
my house, basically, so, you know.
This is your house? I thought it was King Trigaton's.
Oh, who do you think protects King Trigaton?
Well, he single-handedly conquered the entire Sitnalta Sea, so I think he protects himself.
Single-handedly with help.
Well, that's not how I've heard the stories told.
Well, maybe story's time is a different time than now. What house did you say you were from?
Oh, we are the Thoroughbreds. You haven't heard of us?
Can't say I have.
We are some of the quickest delivery family business around. You need something taken across the sea, we can do it very quickly.
Well, that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind next time I need to send something long distance.
Well, it is very expensive. I'm not sure someone of your stature could afford this.
Are you calling me short?
Yes.
And I look up at them because they're probably much taller, and I'm like, okay, well, fair enough.
And the other seahorse, there's two of them there, and the other one seems to be eyeing you and then looking away, playing with her fins, looking at you and then looking away.
Okay, and I'll start doing that back because of kind of like my head is normally kind of fixated, but my eyes kind of dart.
Okay. Yeah, and your eyes just kind of back at her, and she, who is also female in a nice dress, kind of looks away.
And so I'll just introduce myself. Hi, I'm Luke Stargazer.
Oh, Luke. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. I am, my name, my name is, my name is, it's Britta. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes.
Is that really your name, though?
Britta? Yes, it was a family name. Britta Thoroughbred. Do you from these parts?
Yeah, very, very nearby, in fact.
Oh, you are not from Sifacab. Interesting. Oh, are you one of the royals here as well?
Not exactly.
No?
But,
oh, that is too bad. I
am the
thought
liaison
you
for some of
so handsome.
Well,
But my
thank you.
father would never agree.
No.
I also heard a rumor that if someone from Sitnalta sees you, they cannot wed you. Is this true?
This is true.
What a strange custom. Why would you do that?
You know, we were having that conversation earlier ourselves, and we couldn't quite figure it out either.
Well, it is your culture, shouldn't you know?
I suppose I should. You know, let's be honest, I'm not much for local traditions.
Local traditions? So you're from far away from the castle, then?
No, I'm from here. I'm just not for the traditions.
Oh, I see. So you're
I'm a new
not
age
for...
sort of person.
I am not, how you say, for the traditions either.
And like, I just grow uncomfortable basically at that fact. Well, I'm not here to talk about myself. I'm actually here to talk about...
I'm here to talk about yourself.
Maybe another time. Can I just like give this girl my card? Like,
Yeah. And you just kind of like, and you have the business shell, and it's, you know,
yeah, it's like
got your,
shell, probably.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
and
if
it's got your echo frequency on it.
Yeah, and I just like,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Oh. Well, there are many dark rooms here. Maybe I will call you later.
And I just kind of like wink at her and give her, you know, I give her one of these as I kind of just like.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I feel very strange right now.
You're like, I don't even know you anymore.
It's gonna be great because James is gonna flirt with all of us individually tonight, so it'll be
Great.
Melissa,
Good, great, great.
you were going to those the fish-like people who were swimming, like the dozen almost of fish people swirling around, making the different
There's a
shapes for
dozen?
the dance. Yeah, there's a dozen of them.
Oh wow. Okay.
All kind of like intermingled. That's why it was like almost like a cloud of them. They would float over to like a tray of food and then just float back, and the tray would be clean. Yeah, you kind of float on over to them. They seem to be still dancing and making shapes in all different kinds of weird ways. All really working in tandem. It's kind of amazing the organization that they have, despite looking so chaotic.
I'm gonna just ask. Hi, how are you enjoying?
Hi.
Oh no.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
What about the rest of the half? The other half?
Oh, us, me. She's talking about me. What about me? Me? No, me. It was me. No, you were talking about me. No, it was me. It was definitely me. No, it wasn't you. It was me. And that just kind of continues off into the.
Well, are you all siblings?
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you often travel together?
Yeah, we're always together. Always together. Always together. Always together.
Can you take on other shapes?
Other shapes? Well, we can't, but we can make shapes, and they make like a big old heart.
Aw, I like that. Do you guys enjoy love?
Oh, yeah. I think we do. Yeah, I think so. No.
Okay. Why are you here?
Oh. You know, you gotta live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. You know, you only live 10 or so tides. You know, you gotta live life to the fullest.
Okay, so you're from around here? Just
No. We're from Sifacap.
Okay. Do you are you together?
No, silly. No. We're just friends, siblings and friends.
Siblings and friends. What do you come here often?
Oh, is she hitting on me? No, she's hitting on me. No, she's hitting on me. No, me. No, it was me. Hi. And all of them kind of go hi around you.
Ooh,
Hi.
So you're looking.
Yeah. You know, father has lots of kids all the time. But we only live, 20 tides. Yeah. So we got to live life to the fullest. So if you're looking to breed, ooh, who's going to breed? We got to get it done fast.
That's good. I'm share the same sentiment. You know, you just gotta live life to the fullest. You know, when life strikes you, you gotta take those opportunities, right?
Yeah. Like your attitude. Ready to breed.
Yeah. So you guys gonna be here all day?
Well, yeah, we'll probably stick around. Till lunar tide's over. 5% of our life. Yeah, will be spent in this room. 5% of our life.
Okay, this is good.
Were they born outside of this fucking building? Like,
right
how long did it take to get here? Do you know what I mean?
You don't know. Yeah, you've never. A lot of these creatures, these beings, while you recognize that there are millions of different races under the sea, each sea has a very different set of life, and so you have little to no experience with any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we all speak the same language.
You want to breed?
Yeah, with that, maybe I'll be back. I think I know someone that loves to breed.
Ooh,
and
breeding.
Gotta
get that done.
fun.
You gotta get it done. You have to get it done before you die. Before we die. Live life to the fullest before we die.
Well, I'm gonna go get some more snacks. I'll be back with that breeder potentially.
Oh, okay. All right. Back to breed. Looking up. Things looking good.
All right, cool. I'm gonna swim over to Mr. Luke
Okay.
and wait.
Yeah.
All right. And as you're doing that, Cullen, Sebastian, you start going down this giant hallway, and you have the bathrooms
to the side, and you notice the bathrooms have stalls, but they're just giant holes straight down into the ground.
This
And,
is standard.
Over there, you just see, in the bathroom, you see a couple of those bubblings sitting there, each of them smoking some smoking some reef, I guess you could say. It's hard to tell.
Wait, which ones are these? Are these the servers?
Two bubblings, yeah, and they have like
Okay.
they're
smoking
kelp Cetos.
reed inside of their bubbles.
Yeah, smoking.
Okay, just making sure.
Reed.
They're
Well, one's got a
hotboxing-
reed or it's reed or reef. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that worried about that.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
of like,
And
once
they're
it
just
starts,
like-
it doesn't stop.
And they're just like talking. They're just like blah, 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 blah.
Does it occur to me that that's a thing that I would or wouldn't be able to partake in? Not
no,
breathing
you
air. as it were?
absolutely would be able to partake in reef. It's just that crabs. There's different methods, you know.
Do I have to
So-
butt chug this thing?
I mean, that's up to you, Sebastian. You
roll up to them anus first. No. It is the bathroom, no? This is how we greet. No. So they're just a couple of dudes hanging out, doing some
hanging out,
illicit
having a
drugs.
smoke.
Yeah, smoke break.
You know,
smoke break. I get it.
reef isn't terribly illegal down here.
Yeah, no, we're cool, man. We're cool. I
It's
get it.
more
We're cool.
medicinal.
Yeah, we're cool, baby. We're cool.
And you also notice there's another small. It's hard to tell. She's again a humanoid with a big gray fin on her back. Very smooth skin, black eyes, and like a light colored, from coming from her chin down.
Yes.
And she's just walking, kind of like hanging out in the bathroom. She looks a little bit like a wallflower of sorts.
This is where you come for the wallflowers. Behind the sides of the dolphins. Just so this is some like weird ass Ally McBeal. Everyone's in here just shitting into a hole kind of bathroom sort of deal. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, living under the sea, bathroom time
The
isn't.
world is your bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not particularly a private thing.
No,
It's
of
just
course not.
it's
Why would it be?
easier to have the every once in a while you know that these holes in the grounds suction air from heat vents through the core of the earth, and so everything in this room, which the room is kind of floating with particulate, it kind of just eventually goes shoo when it gets sucked in.
Is there a warning?
No, it's incredibly dangerous. In fact, you've managed to take out a few people using these events before.
Right. Okay. So
Illy
I'm at
timed.
least familiar.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
you can feel you know to feel the current of the water. It's
Right.
slow at first, and so you know
Well,
when to be like,
especially with
ooh,
your pants
ooh,
down,
ooh,
and
yeah,
you've got
yeah,
a little more feeling. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll head on in. Past the gentleman. And just sort of put myself nearish, but not like inappropriately nearish to the wallflower, and just
Okay.
kind of start sitting in a contemplative state. Oh. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
She kind of like looks around. Me?
We.
Oh, I'm good, I guess.
That's good. That's good. Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah.
For their bubbles with that.
I have to do a bubble check. Yes, you do know though it is a bit dangerous to be in here for prolonged periods.
Dangerous. Why?
Yes, the vortex, it will pull down and destroy. There's science and stuff, but it's basically like a big flush.
Oh, I had no idea. Thank you for letting me know. And she kind of starts
course.
making her way out.
Yes. There's a tapping. Weird. Yes, well, I
Makes her way to the hallway.
She's
She kind of stands out into the hallway, not in the room
Yeah.
anymore, but like in the hallway. And as you're leaving, you start to feel something. Your danger sense, years of being an assassin, this sense of danger washes over you, and you kind of crawl around, and you hear blah, 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 and all of a sudden,
That's terrible. Am I out of the room?
Silence.
Did I clamp on the
Silence? Yeah. And you kind of look in the room, and it's like perfectly clean. No one. Nothing.
And just slowly close the door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is she around? Because I'm gonna be like, you see?
Yeah. Yeah, well, she started walking kind of towards the party, but then stopped halfway in that giant hallway. So she didn't actually get to see the sucking. She probably heard it, though.
Yeah, I for a second there I want to be like, do you want to see a magic trick? And look like the men are gone forever. But I think probably not the best. Gallows humor. I shut it.
Okay. You shut the door.
Well, did you hear that? I think those men died. Yes, it's dangerous.
Oh, no. That's so sad.
Yes, well, such is life, no?
That's dark.
Well, we are at the bottom of the sea, no? Yes. Are you not from here? You're not...
No. My father
No.
made me come.
Your father made you come here.
I didn't want to come to this promenade. But my father made me come.
You are from the civic camp?
Yeah.
What can you tell me of the civic camp?
Well, my friend Whiskers is from Civic App as well.
Whiskers.
family?
Oh, so with the bow.
Yeah. She's part of the
Yes.
Sealder's heirs.
Yes. I heard them. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You-
they live around Freeman Point.
Freeman
you
Point,
familiar?
of course. I am not, but I would like to become. What can you tell me of this Freeman Point?
Oh, it's a big sandbar. I don't get to go very often, but I've been
You
a
had
couple
me
times.
at bar.
No. Not that
No.
kind of bar.
Oh,
It's a big sandbar.
yes. This is of the shallows. It's where the land meets the sea.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that is where she is from. That is where you are from. What? You do not. You are not enjoying yourself. For that, I am sorry.
Oh, I don't really like big crowds.
Well, believe it or not, neither do I like to thin them out, if you will, right?
I guess.
No, once again, it's the humor of the deep. So, you do not have fun here. Is there? What do you like to do? If you do not mind me asking all these questions.
I catch a lot of fish,
You catch the fish?
and I like to read.
You like to read.
Yeah,
How do you feel about listening?
yeah, I do a lot of listening.
You do
My
listen.
brothers are very loud. They like to talk a lot.
You have brothers?
Yeah,
What are they like?
they're very playful.
Playful.
They just got a new ball.
Oh, kings of the castle. They have their own ball. Yes, but this does not amuse you, one such as you.
No.
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 No. Have you ever read Jules Verne?
No.
No.
Never heard of that.
Yes. It is a silly book. A silly book. I should not have brought it up. Well, can I perhaps accompany you back inside?
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna stay out here.
You will just stay out here, but you will be so alone. And
Well,
some
that's okay.
rooms might swallow you whole.
Yeah. This room isn't gonna swallow me, is it?
And I sort of look around. No, I think not.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll just hang out here for a little while. If
Yes.
that's okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not even give you my name. My name is Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian, nice to meet you. I'm Eka.
Eka. What a nice name. What a great name. Is that with a C or K?
E-C-H-A.
C-H-A. Eka. That is plain as day. Wonderful. Well, Eka, and I very gingerly, with my massively strong claw, take her hand and bow. It was
Okay.
very nice to meet you.
And you see her, yeah, she blushes a little bit. She's taken aback. She's not used to this kind of, you can tell, like,
You can call it gallantry. You can call it gallantry. It's okay.
yeah. She's used to, like, a much rougher crowd, maybe.
Yes. Well, such is life. Yeah, and I bow sort of forward, and then move off directly sideways.
Okay.
And head back to the group, to my
Okay.
comrades.
Yeah.
So, any leads?
Not really.
No.
Did you have a question?
I'm really bad at matchmaking.
Just as an aside.
Yes, as an aside, this is good.
So I found some
We are going to die.
I found our backup desperate. Just a
You
kid,
found
quick let's get married and breed, and they're not going to live that long. You know, he's got chance to find someone he might be more interested in. You know, good
This is-
option B.
This is a great B.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great B.
Yeah, just
Um,
like oh no, we couldn't find the love of his life, but we will
Yes.
survive.
Solid
Yeah.
backup plan. I can't tell you how many times that's gotten me out of a good jam. Yeah.
Amen. Okay. And of you? You found what of
All-
the horses?
All bad luck. The dragonettes were not quite his type. Let's put it
Dragonettes.
that way. They were a little too hoity-toity.
Yes.
Maybe a little too upper crusty for our hero.
Well, the dragonettes were the turtle people.
Oh,
The
sorry.
the thoroughbreds. The thoroughbreds
Sorry,
are the
sorry.
seahorse.
That's the note
This
out.
sort of sloppiness is going to get us killed. You know this, right?
I got through like half the word and didn't finish it.
Well, I, in my infinite wisdom, checking the crapper, found a floater. She seems nice. She knows our whiskers. She's very quiet. She likes to read. She has brothers that have a bow, which is good, I think. I'm not sure. And her name is Eka.
Oh,
Becca.
how
This
good
is
looking.
this is a solid lead. How good looking? This is a good question. How good looking was she?
It's hard to tell. Again, like it's a race you've never seen before.
I will
So,
roll
like-
the dice. This is fine. He's not good.
Yeah, you've been
I will roll
you're Sebastian.
To
You're
me, horrifying.
you're after with your kill count. You're a little dead inside, right? Like beauty is something defined
not every
so
character.
strangely. It's so strange, right? What you see as beautiful is like pink mist floating through the water.
Yeah, what? I won one kill. Add a couple zeros. I'm just kidding.
You know, I've got to wonder why the king sent us, his
Yeah.
most favorite assassins, to marry off his son.
You know, it might just be that he's so powerful that he doesn't need assassins, and so you are his only assassins.
Oh.
You don't know. He might have other assassins. It might just be a game he plays. He's like, yeah, these are my royal assassins. Like, I don't know what to do with them because I can kill anyone I want with a.
I take a second, get very contemplative. Is my whole life a joke? Am I the off turd of a whim of a? Never mind.
You're definitely making the rest of us look bad.
In what way? Is it because I was hit in the head? Since we've talked about this is me. I cannot help. All right, fine. Don't talk so much. I will not take it personal. Shall we check in with the Inkson? See how he go?
Yeah, maybe let's share our findings and see what he says, and maybe we can arrange a surreptitious meetup, or maybe just an exchange of ideas.
Maybe through some
Maybe a letter.
double curtains,
Yeah.
double
And,
tablecloths.
and as you guys are talking, you hear "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh," and this white ink shoots out from under a table and starts to flood the room. And you hear a little bit of a
Wish
commotion
it wasn't white.
of people. A flood of people like, oh, and half of them are kind of talking and they're like, oh, that's such a neat, what is that? I wonder what that is. And the other half are like, oh, what is this? What is this? You know, they can't quite decide what it is and if they should like it or not. Most have kind of taken it as just part of the party's flair. They're like, oh, maybe it's an overworld or overwater wonderland thing. Maybe this is something that happens on land all the time. We just don't know.
Yeah, I look over at it like it's like fireworks. Just ooh, look.
It's the smoke.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just shout, et voila! Where is that idiot?
It came from the table that he's
Or
sitting
the same
under.
table?
Yeah, with the big cloth
Great.
covering it.
Yeah, let's come on, huddle up under the table, guy.
You poke your head under the table and you see Inkson.
What are you doing?
Oh no! And then you look up. One of those small 2-foot fish people is sitting under the table. Hi, I found you under here. What are you doing under here?
I'm just gonna grab it gingerly.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Okay, gosh.
Very gingerly.
Just one of them?
I mean, there's only one, right?
Yeah, there's only one.
Just
Roll a d20.
Should I risk the Bobby dice on it?
Yeah.
I think you have to. All right,
Bobby
new roll. We gotta use
dice.
only using the Bobby dice for the rest of this.
Better get rid of my other one.
Bobby dice. That's a 9.
A 9. Let me roll a contested. That's a 10. Yeah, so you grab and just naturally. Whoa! What are you doing?
Oh, you are fast. This is good. I like you. Yes, someone
Oh.
grab him.
Is that a
Can I use my
Is that a
light?
gate?
I'm gonna lure.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, instantly like it's like shung. Instantly like 100% hypnotized. Like that. Just shing.
You should be getting closer and closer.
One moment.
And it's you just hear like you hear this like low
And I'm like drooling, waiting. You better hurry up with that comment. I am going
Hold.
to snap.
Hold.
I'm going to snap.
Inkson. You have seen this?
Yeah.
If you have... Shush. If you have not seen this, are we still kosher?
What do you mean?
If he were to not be here anymore, would you perhaps not have a problem with it?
Well, I've already seen it. I can't marry
So
it.
not that one, but the others?
There are others? Oh no, now I'm imagining them. Is that the same as seeing them?
It's not the same. Hey, look at me. Jump. So,
Roll a d20, Cullen. Give me a d20.
Bobby dice. This whole thing is gonna be ruined because of Bobby dice. Bobby dice. It's a 5.
All right. Lola eats this little being just in the mouth, but not before a stream of mist, the smell that's very familiar to you
No, don't give me
wafts into your vision, and your eyes just start turning a reddish hue. You stop seeing the light. You just hear the beating of the flow of water.
Chevelle starts
You're
playing.
just and you just start foaming a little bit at the mouth, ready to just do what you were meant to do, what you were born to do. And you hear in the background, hey, what are you doing? Getting closer and closer.
Can I just hypnotize? Can I get my light on? Do I see this? Do I see him freaking
Yeah,
out?
oh yeah.
each other?
Like he's jonesing bad right now. Just foam everywhere.
I'm gonna try
just
to
like
get focused.
steel claws, like tempered Japanese swords, just ready at. Roll a d20, Cullen.
Bobby Dice, please fail me now. Bobby Dice does not disappoint. That's a 2.
That's a 2. Yeah, and you're in such a zone. You're just right onto that, and just yeah.
I'm gonna go with the music a little bit, so he's like dancing.
Yeah, and suddenly, the music starts to pick back up again, and people start dancing a little faster, and boom! It knocks you out of it. Your bloodlust kind of satiated, in that trance, and you're back. You definitely have like foam all over your face, but
I apologize. Sometimes the memories are inescapable.
what
Yes.
the heck was that?
What?
You
was
guys saw it, right?
So
You went
what?
all,
So what?
Oh,
you went all crazy killer crap.
Oh,
No.
No, not
no.
this.
I think you're
a
mistaken.
training
No.
professional.
Oh,
No.
I apologize. Were you in heat?
Yeah, we will talk when you're all there.
It was the
Matchmaking
cocktails.
is getting a little intense for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I just didn't understand. I thought you were gonna kill me.
No.
I was
I would
like,
not
I
kill
didn't
you.
have any ink left.
Yes, well, save it up. But no, I did not plan to kill you. No?
Hmm.
All right.
What?
Forever.
Did you find anyone for me to marry?
Perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have 2, maybe 3.
Maybe more.
Tell me about them.
Please. Luke. Oh,
Yeah.
Lola.
Yeah.
Lola?
Yeah,
Lola.
Lola.
So there are them. Which is a good thing. You don't like one, maybe you like the other.
What? I don't
Okay, maybe that's not
understand.
our best option. We did meet a young lady named Whiskers who you think you might get along with.
I'll take her.
Great.
All right. This is
Well,
great.
that makes it easy.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. We probably...
What's the problem?
I do not think we thought of the sale from the other end.
it's gonna work out, I think.
What do you mean
We'll figure it
sale?
out.
You need money?
Well,
I can give you money.
no.
No, it's an acronym.
How much
We don't need to discuss what
money?
it stands for right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, it is a. Look at me. Look at me. Do you
I
see me?
am. You're terrified.
Yes, well, that is a good thing sometimes, other times not. But here's. When I look at you, do you know what I
Yeah.
see?
No.
I see someone ready to settle. I see someone who is not aware of their worth.
Who are you looking at?
You. You have worth, no?
He got
Son of
hit
a king.
real hard, didn't he? Oh.
Oh, come now, friends. This man, full of ink, of really truly milky nature. He is son of a king. No, he has worth, and he does not recognize it.
Yeah.
Young man need to learn to stand up for yourself.
And yeah, he kind of puffs up his flagella a little bit.
A little?
I'm gonna go out there right now.
No,
And
no.
he starts
stop.
going.
No.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
Oh yeah, I can't see him. I forgot.
Yes.
Exactly.
You got me all hot and bothered.
I can tell. I can tell. Yes, I can see the sap as
So
we speak.
there's no way around that, huh?
Around what?
What about you talking to the lady or the gentleman?
I don't know. That's a
corner.
gray area. Real gray area.
What if perhaps they did not know who they were talking? Just an innocent voice on the other side of an inked out tablecloth.
You know, maybe that could work.
Maybe? Perhaps?
Perhaps.
All right. Then maybe you stay put. And we will come back and perhaps have a conversation next to you on the other side of the cloth. And perhaps in a stroke of amazing witticism, you will chime in when the time is right, no?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You will know. You will know. I can tell.
Yeah.
Remember
Okay.
that the sap within you, right?
Okay.
You do not come out,
Oh,
but part of you comes out. No. This is not phrasing.
just like my arms.
No, you stay behind, but your personality
Your heart.
links in your heart, but not like physically, because that would be gross.
Yeah, I don't have a heart.
Even better.
Not in the
You're-
same way. Not in the
But
same way.
you have like multiple hearts.
Do I?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know.
Use them is all I'm saying. All right? Use your voice. It is mellifluent. It is beautiful.
Okay.
It is like music under the sea. Under the sea.
Your deepest voice.
All right, I guess.
Well, do not put on a mask. No.
Or
but
your highest pitched voice. Something
perhaps-
beautiful like a song. Oh, getting the accent.
Yes, it is contagious, isn't it?
contagious.
Anyone that talks to me becomes like me. I cannot help.
Just
I
then,
cannot
you
help.
hear something. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's dead! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Murder mystery.
And that's where we're gonna go on break.
That's getting good. I'm kidding. I mean, it's good, guys. I swear.
Nor that.
Uh-oh.
There you have it. Oh God, the party. The party still rageth on.
Yeah, but no one's talking anymore.
Uh-oh.
You just hear silence outside except for the music. Something
The silence of the
dreadful.
Is it like a jukebox or is there a band?
You haven't seen anything like that. There's no band. It must be,
There's just like
there
seashells
must be
that have, like, speakers.
there must be a CJ somewhere playing the beats.
Nothing for the silence of the clams, by the way. Nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine. No, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
was too busy trying to make my awful pun. Here we go. Pun jar. There we go.
There it is. The fun jar.
Pun
This whole
jar.
stream
That's for
is
both of
renamed
us.
Silence of the Clams, please.
Silence of the clams.
Okay, let's go forward. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I think he's about to write that down. Cullen had a funny joke
I gotta
today.
get I wrote it down in my journal.
My girl.
You guys notice Incento just kind of frozen in fear.
What's behind us? It's always behind us, right?
Well, there's that big tablecloth that's draping over, so you can't
Which
see
one
outside.
of us? Which one of us has like the lowest eye?
Yeah, that's
can,
me. I'm gonna.
that's-
I'll
yeah.
poke my head under, kind of like half buried under the ground, and do my.
Yeah,
What are
you
you
poke your
again?
eyes out.
I'm a
Stargazer.
stargazer. Yes, a stargazer. I keep wanting to call it a sand
Yeah,
crawler.
look up stargazers. They're like
gotta
some of the.
Google it.
They're some of the creepiest. It's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. You guys at home, I mean, I guess I could share it. We'll try and share it maybe at the end of stream.
God.
They're totally creepy. they just sit in the sand, and then when something like a small fish comes by,
yeah.
and
They're
back down again.
lightning fast.
Yeah.
Seriously,
oh my
like
God,
the videos
that's
of eating things.
horrifying.
Yeah.
The ocean is
Oh.
just full of like it feels like mammals. Sorry for the sidebar, folks, but mammals on land. There was like a certain balance where everyone's like, okay, we agree on a certain subset of abilities. There's some differences, like
works?
some are venomous, some are Under the ocean, there's like the rainbow shrimp who can punch faster than sound. That creates negative space under the ocean that like sucks in the water as it cracks things like shells, and you're like, what?
Horrifying.
They've just had like billions of years of evolution to just create the weirdest stuff over the land mammals.
Yeah.
Literally
The
it. They have
pistol shrimp. Oh, maybe that's what it is. The pistol shrimp can crack guys.
Yeah.
Just.
crazy.
Or
No,
like,
thank you.
was it the rainbow shrimp's eyes can see like not like they can see 16 times our colors. They can see the number of colors we can to the 16th power. That's how many more colors they can see than us. Because they number like alleles in their eyes. Anyways, no one's talking at this party. What was that? Sorry.
How can that be helpful?
I didn't
Yeah,
say it
it's
was
like
helpful.
water and pitch
Actually,
darkness.
okay.
They're just like
Yeah.
Oh, so no one's talking at the party? And
Yeah, no. So, give me a stealth check, Jason, as Luke.
Bobby Dice.
Out. Bobby dice.
4.
Bobby dies.
Dice.
Yeah.
Bobby.
It's hard because you're used to sand, and they've put all this topsoil to make the overwater wonderland. So you're like sifting through what almost feels like tan bark. And you're like, oh god. And with your broken tail, it's like, it's just not good. And you finally are just like, no, F this. You kind of come out and you notice all of the fish people are kind of just looking down. And you see there's another fish person just kind of laying, eyes closed,
Laying or floating?
laying on like one of the tables.
So dramatic. What a goof.
Like bleeding out, laying on one of the tables, or
No, it seems just to be laying on the table.
and no one is performing like CPR on this.
No, it seems like all the fish are kind of just like shocked. And all
Okay,
the other parties are just kind of looking like, a lot of them, like the seahorses, are actively like leaning away, like, don't expect us to help. And the turtles seem to be unfazed. The seals may be a little interested, but don't really go over there.
I'll just look at the fish and kind of gesture. And what happened?
Oh, he died. He died. He's dead. He's dead. Goner.
He just died? Just up and died.
Yeah.
Oh,
It happens. Happens all the time.
That's a brutal life you guys have.
Yeah, I was one of 297 brothers and sisters.
How many?
We're all that's left.
And I take a count. What am I looking at? Like 12 people.
10
11 now. Yeah.
I ate one.
Oh yeah, 10.
10 now. Oh, guys, that's rough. I'm sorry.
It
to
is
hear
what
that.
it is. Life to the fullest. Life to the fullest. Life to the fullest.
Yeah. Life to the fullest. Did he at least get to, before he went out?
To breed? No breed. Well, gotta breed. You gotta breed. Speaking of breeding, we gotta go. We gotta go breed. And they all start like nodding to
There's-
each other.
Maybe just stick around. It's a party.
Oh
Breeding here to do.
yeah. Breeding party. I've never heard of a breeding party. Have you ever heard of a breeding party? No, I've never
Yeah,
heard of
it's
a breeding party.
It's like a marriage party, you know?
Marriage,
Same-
getting locked down. Ooh, lockdown. No, lockdown.
Yeah, but if you get
Lockdown.
to breed all the time.
Is that the way it works? There's more breeding after marriage? I heard less breeding after marriage. I heard a lot less breeding after marriage.
Oh. that's I guess it's worth a gamble.
Gamble. Life is a gamble. She makes a good point. Yeah, she makes a good point. She makes a good point. Ooh,
Life
what's that
is
thing?
short.
What's that ball in her head? What's that ball?
Mm,
And instantly all of them just like, ah.
dancing with the music, and I'm gonna bring them out so
Oh.
that get the party started since everybody's quiet. Or just death.
And
Dance,
it seems like people start going back. They all start just dancing while looking at. They're not in like any kind of formation at all.
Horror show.
They're just like
It's like all the
bad
zombies behind
marionettes.
MJ.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. It seems like everyone else just kind of starts going back to the party. I mean, from what you can tell, Jason, it looks like one of them just died of natural causes, whatever that is for them. And they just made a big deal about it and then moved on.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, and I'll just I'll snap a couple times at the what are they called? Bubblings. At the bubblings.
Bubblings. Yeah, a bubbling. Yeah, you hear bubbling. It picks it up by its foot, starts walking
take him-
off down the
Take
hall.
him to the bathroom.
And you hear, yeah, and you hear.
Is it dangerous room? What can I say?
Do not go in there.
No.
So,
Well, we've got to play matchmaker.
yeah, Inkson, stay put.
It'd be great to talk to someone on the other side of a
Yeah.
tablecloth.
Yeah, so
Oh, sound real dangerous.
No.
No,
I'm
not
scared. Yeah, but don't make me marry anyone who's dangerous.
Have you considered that perhaps you might be dangerous?
No.
But in like the good way, no?
No.
So you haven't considered it.
Yeah.
Part of my identity is being very approachable.
Oh.
I get that from you.
Yeah.
You're approachable.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know if people stay around, but it's very easy to
Yeah,
approach him,
this is-
and then
this
it's
is
very
the
easy to leave.
Especially when he's hidden. Yes.
So,
Alright.
what do you think about us setting you up let's call it a blind date room, where
Oh, I'll take him. He's blind, you say?
you one step at a time. So what I'd like to do is, can I look around? Are there any rooms, or is this just one large room? Is there anywhere else to go
It's
other than
one
the bathroom?
big gymnasium type room.
There's no broom closet.
No. There is an area that might have pull out bleachers, you think? Maybe? You've only seen them once. When the king turned this place into. No, you're at a promenade.
Well, maybe we can leave Inkson under the bleachers where he's invisible and bring his potential dates up to sit near him, and we can play matchmaker.
Seems a good idea.
Yeah, I like it. As long as I don't see him.
Well, we'll make sure that you're as invisible as possible. Got it.
All right.
Get attack.
And so I'll scurry off then to go find these bleachers so that I can pull them out, I guess. So
Yeah.
that-
So, you notice the bleachers are right by the tables with the seahorse ladies. You'd have to ask them politely to move or get them to move aside from their table to really get the bleachers out.
Okay. So I'll head up to them and put on my polite face.
And yeah, the first one who spoke, who you had heard her sister talking to her. Her name is Charietta. Charietta kind of looks at you. Ooh, you're back.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I need to ask you ladies to leave this area. See, we need to pull these bleachers out that are right behind you for the next phase of our night.
Ooh, is this part of the promenade?
Of course it is.
And you see Britta. Oh, just move for the handsome bun. Just move, it'll be fine. You'll be fine, Charietta. She's always so dramatic. And so the two of them kind of move, and Britta gives you another wink.
Yeah, I went back for sure, and I make sure she's still got my number, and I go.
Yeah.
Before moving over to open the bleachers.
Okay, yeah. And you pull the bleachers with some effort. You're not big, and these bleachers were what they look like. They were kind of built intermediately to fit all sorts of people of all sizes. And you know, at least the king's sons, Incento's brothers, are like gigantic. So they had to sit in here somehow too. With some effort, you managed though to pull a couple of bleachers out. Like like the first two steps of the ladder. Of the bleachers. Yeah. Incento's a pretty small dude.
All right.
Or at least he's compact.
Upon doing that, I would head back over to the group and say, well, bleachers are ready. All we need to do is get our strapping young lad underneath them. And we'll do the rest from there.
Will we be able to get him, can he go over there?
We can cover him up. We'll just throw a
tablecloth
over him.
It'll be like a ghost.
All right, yeah, we do that.
Okay, yeah. So you pull the tablecloth over Inkson's head. Oh, and it's almost like he's a ghost as he floats through the room. You just hear, oh God, oh no.
Quiet now, child. Quiet, please.
Oh God.
You're scaling the women and the boys, men and everyone, really.
Don't draw too much attention to yourself.
All right, now hide under there. We'll be back. Let's go get some. Go, come on.
Let's go get the ladies.
Okay, yeah. So he just crumples up in a
sheet. Do we get them
sheet.
both, maybe?
Yeah, let's get them both.
Friends.
They are friends.
All right, who? I'll go get Eka.
Is it those seahorse ladies?
Eka.
Whiskers is a seal. Eka is just a fish-looking.
She's a dolphin?
Oh,
Is Eka a dolphin?
She's dolphin adjacent.
Yeah.
Dolphin-esque.
Yeah, she's a good choice. She seems.
I hope she didn't get murdered by the toilet. Like she just went back in. You know.
Is it not the filter of our aquarium that we're in?
Yeah. Out in the filter. Yeah, so I'll look at these guys. I will go look for you find whiskers. All right, break.
Go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Whiskers is still in the corner, bashfully just listening to her cousins.
Is that us?
That's us.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
You did not meet me earlier, but I'm Lola.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you, Lola. I'm Whiskers. These are my cousins, Clap and Art.
Hello. So, I don't mean to be so forward, but you've captured the attention of a prince that we have here in the castle. And he would
Me?
like to arrange a meet.
This is so unexpected. I usually
You are a
people
lovely lady. It
don't
should not
notice
be
me.
that unexpected.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Bringing on the Sebastian.
And Art kind of looks over. This one? What? No. Clearly, it was me.
You do not see the potential. He finds her very wise and...
She's a freaking moron. It was me. And Clap kind of comes over and goes, yeah, no way. Let's see this prince.
Well, unfortunately, you two can't see the prince. In fact, none of us can. It's a rule.
What? What kind of rule is that?
It's a very important rule.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a very important rule. That's how this goes. There's rules set in place, and we have to follow them. It's the prince's command, really.
It's a tradition, and it's
Wait, the
worked
prince-
over time.
Prince commanded that no one can see him?
It's
Yes.
not the prince's command. It's the...
It's the command of the land. Yeah.
Then
common
how
practice.
did
Have you not heard of this?
how did Whiskers catch his attention? Was he just spying on us? That's creepy.
Well, we're actually acting as the liaison for the prince. So
What?
No.
Yeah, Whisker, I don't think you should go with these people. These people are a little weird. Plus, come on, you don't want to be here, do you? Can you
Well,
imagine
ideally,
living in the Sitnalta
he
Sea?
wouldn't be here. Actually, he would be going with you.
Then what's the point of marrying a prince?
You will get his charm. And his... treaties.
He's so charming that he doesn't want to meet anybody?
Again, it's the rule.
Is this Whiskers? Who's speaking?
This is Clap.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
And Whisker is kind of like, "Ugh, you guys are being rude. I would love to meet this prince." And Clap and Art are like, well, if she's going, then we're going too. We're not going to leave her alone.
And I'm just gonna like act as bodyguard and kind of put myself in between, so that so Lola can take Whiskers and I'll keep Clap
Okay.
and Art.
Yeah, Clap
At
and
bay.
Art are they're massive compared to you. I mean, you're like, you're around Sebastian's size, but to stop them, because they're like full-size seals, you might have to use some force if it comes to it.
Well, they don't know that I'm like one of the most revered assassins in the land.
Yeah.
The nearby adjacent land. Of
Okay.
right here. At this
Yeah.
time.
Well, yeah. So you put yourself in the middle,
and I just pop
and-
myself.
and when you do that, you notice Whiskers actively kind of shy away. She's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I don't want to make trouble. I'm so sorry. They're right. It's okay.
Oh,
it's
it's
okay. Tell him
fine.
I'm very. It's very nice that he's
They
taking
can
notice of
come
me."
and see. They can come. They will be close if you're afraid. If you're skittish. But he's a very nice man. I think that you might have fun having a conversation.
And she kind of looks, and Art and Clap now kind of puff their chest up at you, Jason, a little bit, just kind of.
Yeah.
And you see Clap kind of.
Luke, he likes to puff up his sand feathers. He means no harm.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of shake it off and stop being all aggressive. And go back to
Sand
my normal
fins.
posture.
Sand fins?
Oh. All right. Well, sure. I guess we'll go. And all three of them kind of start coming, but slowly.
All right, and we bring him on over.
Okay.
Hello, Inkston, or I guess we'll just direct her to the bleachers area outside the bleachers. And does Inkston see this and be like, Inkston, ask her a
Hello?
question?
Now he's in the sheet still, kind of just in the sheet, like a pillow sack, just kind of laying into this under the bleachers. Hello?
Hello, Inkston. You have a nice
Incent,
lady that
there's
you are
no
wanting to
T in
meet.
my name. You don't even know your name. I grew up with you.
It's my lisp. I have
You
I have
just
an
got a lisp.
underbite. Have you not noticed my underbite?
No, it's hard to miss. It's humongous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have I had any luck finding?
You walk out into the hall and you notice that Eka is not there anymore.
Just check the bathroom again, see if she's dead.
Yeah, you check you wait, test the water, check the water pressure, open the door, look inside. No Eka in the bathroom either.
Any sign of her anywhere?
Roll a d20.
Come on, Bobby, screw me again. That's a 5.
No scent in the water.
Bobby dice.
No.
Bobby dice.
I mean, you look for footprints, but you find none.
That's fair. That's fair.
You look for fin prints and you find none.
It's so hard to remember fins, damn it.
Yeah, I'll just start then making a slow circuit, looking for sort of any sign of her.
Okay, so you continue down the hall past the bathrooms, into the east chamber of the castle. While that's happening, Inkson's just kind of in a sack, and Whiskers, Art, and Clap are kind of standing. Clap and Art kind of have their hands, fins, crossed as well as they can, puffed up chests.
And I'm just eyeing them from like a little ways away, just like,
Yeah, just two bug eyes, just like
yeah.
one on each of them.
And then our Inkson and and the other lady, whatever her name is.
Whiskers?
Whiskers. Are they talking? What's happening over
No,
there?
I mean, you brought her over. Inkson's just laying there like a sack of potatoes under the bleachers.
Oh, so hey, Inkson.
Yeah.
Here's, what do you enjoy? Do you like reading books and taking nice sand walks under the sea?
No, I just enjoy safety. Lots of safety. Nothing
wow.
that has any kind of danger. I like to minimize risk.
Survival.
Why?
So you're a survival specialist. Oh, Whiskers. This is Whiskers. Hey, Whiskers, what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy people that are survivors under the sea?
Survivors under the sea.
They like long sand walks.
I just is the prince is in the bleachers?
Yeah, well, again, tradition. He can't be seen, but
Has he been watching us from the bleachers this whole time?
he's not watching you either, actually. He's just here to kind of get to know you, maybe.
Oh.
It's like a blind date.
Okay.
That's going to be blind and the
Just
whole time.
awkward and with your family members nearby.
Well,
That's-
and she kind of looks to Art. Father did want better relations with Sitnalta Sea. Maybe this could be a good thing? And Art's kind of like, I don't know, maybe. But you can see kind of like Clap, not about it. Clap is like, really like, staring each of you down, giving you all evil eyes. You can tell he's pretty against this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go bring them around to drinks, is what it seems like. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll run around and
Yeah, and you get him a round of coconuts.
for some bubblings. Yeah.
Yeah, Clap's not drinking, won't take one. He's just kind of fins, chest out, watching you. So, Miss Lola, do I just talk to him through this bleachers?
Yeah, just say what's on your mind. Inkston, also loves to
There's
talk.
no T in
amongst
my name.
listeners.
How many times
Incent.
do I have to say it?
Quit pointing out my.
Know me.
Quit pointing out my flaws, Inkson.
Oh,
How rude.
besides your underbite?
Oh. Oh. So, anyways, Whiskers. Inkson also loves listeners, so if you just want to listen, maybe he will talk to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Inkson,
Yeah.
tell us about your day. How's your day going?
Oh, I've been under a table all day, just sitting at the table. And then I inked all over the place. It was awful. That was right before you ate that one of our guests. It was terrible. Sorry.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah. So you throw that standby up.
Acting.
Yeah, it was a real shit show so far. And then you put me under this tablecloth and shoved me onto the bleachers.
So, as you can see, Whiskers, he's having a good time. How's your night been?
Interesting. Full of surprises. Certainly.
Oh, she's got a nice voice.
Inkson seems to like you.
Oh, I very much find him, interesting, to say the least. One of a kind. I can honestly say I've never met someone. Yeah, and Clap kind of just walks up. This is not happening. That dude's weird. You ate one of the guests? What was that? Are we just gonna skip over that? No one's gonna talk about what he just said?
That wasn't me.
I think that has a different meaning here than what you think it might mean.
What could that possibly mean?
It's an acronym. We don't have time to go into it. It's fine. The guest is fine. They're fine. How are you?
How am I? I'm incredibly put off by what I've been seeing and hearing today. You know what, Art? Let's go. We'll just take the portal back. We're good. We'll just get out of here. And Art's like, well, we should make sure Whiskers is ready to go. That's kind of rude. Clap. And Whiskers kind of like, yes, well, it was very nice to meet you. Hopefully we meet again sometime. It would be great. Yeah, I really hope we meet you too. I think it was love at first here. Hello? Is she still there? Hey!
No, I think they left.
Hey! Oh, they left? And they're all still right there. Just like, do we say something? Do we leave? What do we do? Like, looking for some verbal clues? Like, what do we do? Yeah, I think she's the one. So what are you guys going to take out the other two and bag her up or what? What's going to happen? How are we going to make this happen? Dad really needs this to go over well. Or else, it's all of our heads.
All right, Inkson. So as you can tell, Whiskers, he really likes you.
Oh, no. It's not what it sounds like. It means something different here than what it may sound like. It's an acronym. We don't have time to go into that right now. But, on our wedding day, we'll have plenty of time to discuss all the different acronyms of the Sitnalta Sea.
Which could be today.
The hands really sell it.
And surprisingly, despite all odds, Whisker's kind of like, oh, it is very different here, and maybe there's just some kind of communication. I'm sorry to have judged you. It was very nice to meet you, Inkston. Inkston? We'll meet again. There's no T in my name! Oh, I'm sorry, Inkson. I do hope we get to meet again. Maybe we can do business with your family again soon. And they kind of wander off. I think that went well.
I don't
What
think
do you
that went
think?
well. No.
Why not? Give me 10 reasons why that didn't go well.
One, you gave away that we are murderers of our guests.
You're a royal assassin. Doesn't that come with a name?
I don't just introduce myself as Lola, the royal assassin.
Oh, good point. It must be harder to kill somebody if they knew you were an assassin. They're to kill them.
Yeah, we need to work on boundaries. Certain things we talk about, certain things we don't talk about. Putting our best foot forward, best fin forward, actually, as it were.
Tentacle?
Yeah, I don't have any fins either.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech.
Oh, okay. Whatever that means.
It's
Is that
like
an
an
acronym?
It's very similar.
Oh, I suppose you don't have time to explain it to me right now.
You're gonna have to learn someday, but yeah, now is not that time.
All right.
So, yeah, that I don't think went amazingly well.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
Well, she might be leaving right now.
Yeah,
and
you
you're-
aren't hearing things from my side of the bleachers, It's real different down here.
All right.
Inkson, it occurs to us, we don't know. Once we do select a blushing bride for you, or bachelor, when do you actually, we just arrange the wedding? Is that tonight? Is that tomorrow? Is that,
Oh no,
is
it's
it
as
a party?
soon as possible.
Just meet at the meeting point and it happens.
I mean, is
Yeah,
there a
no.
venue? Do you have flowers?
Flowers? I guess there's some flowers down here. We can just use the flowers. I didn't know you needed flowers for a ceremony. No, we just tell my dad I'm married.
Oh.
Oh, that's it, huh?
possible.
There's no officiant or a notary. Is someone involved? No signatures?
Just lie.
No.
So that's official option B?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? No, I gotta be married. I don't want to be lonely for the rest of my life.
That could still happen in marriage.
What do you mean? No.
Or maybe
They
lonely.
agree to marry me and we're happy for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
That's the way it happens. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Where the hell am I?
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
This is grueling.
looking for a really long time?
Roll another d20.
Torturous.
Please find someone to marry this man.
All right, Bobby, I'm giving up on you. No Bobby dice.
While this is happening, can I look around and see if there's any really desperate-looking individuals? Just
Use
like,
a different die. 18.
oh, there you go.
Oh, Bobby guy? Oh, does it
No.
count?
You catch
It's
a whiff of
necessary that I actually roll.
something in the air, familiar scent that Eka must have been wearing. You go down the hall. You turn. You look left, you look right, there's nothing there, and then you notice a dark form in the corner, slouched down.
This is ominous.
Yeah.
I will take out my claws, which of course are always out.
And sharp?
And
You kind of go over and you see one of the royal guards, not dead, but shallow heartbeat, crumpled in a corner, very hard to see. You wouldn't have seen it had you not really gone down the hall and looked around. And you look up and you notice you're at the royal treasury.
The treasury. Is there anyone around?
No, it looks like the only person there was that guard, who's normally pretty loud. It's a trumpet fish who can make echoes resound through the entire place.
Bear with me. What if I give him CPR? I blow him up real big, and then I kind of jump on him. Will I get a good warning tone out of him?
You can try. The trumpet fish
Would
are
that
large.
kill him?
They're large. It wouldn't kill him, but what would you blow him up with?
The water that I'm running through my gills. He doesn't breathe air.
Yeah, but like his lungs are about the size of your body, so it might take you. Very long time. You can actually.
No.
You
The
can
man
do
makes
it. I mean, it would
Yeah.
take a long time, and you'd have to
Yeah.
close his mouth. Open it,
Okay.
blow it
Well,
fast, and close the mouth.
is there?
Nearby?
Yeah, is there any, anything that would make a bunch of noise? Can I raise the alarm? How long would it take me to run back to the main hall?
I mean, you might be able to like punch him in the stomach, and maybe like resounding like remnants of a horn will come out.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
As I think about how long it'll take me to get back there, I take the beefy one,
Okay.
and I
Roll
just do
a-
it. And I'm very sorry.
Roll a yeah.
It's a 14. Also,
14,
once again,
yeah.
not a Bobby dice.
Until finally
It's
it's just it's just
It's a bit like a seal. Stop now. Stop. Easy. Yeah. There's nothing to make some noise.
No, I mean it seems like you made some noise. Possibly.
Oh, okay, I just wasn't
You
sure.
can't. It's hard to tell.
With that description, if that
yeah.
was ineffectual or not.
Some loudish horns go off, and everyone knows the sound of a trumpet fish.
Everyone, obviously.
Clearly.
Yeah. I'll wait like 5-10 seconds to see if anyone comes running. And while I'm doing that, I'll just sort of like take a peek. Am I at the treasury?
Yeah.
I'll just take
Yeah,
sort
you
of a
curve
peek in.
around, and there's usually this large clam shell that blocks the way, but it has been opened up. And you kind of peek inside. Roll a stealth check for me right now.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do a stealth
And
check after
as
you've
that
punched a man
happens,
who's a trumpet.
yeah. As it happens, you see a figure go off into the side of the room. This dark room.
Did those guys hear it at all?
Yeah, did we hear the
Did
trumpet?
it carry back at all?
Both of you guys roll a perception check.
Bobby Daye.
19.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, you actually both hear the sound of the echoing trumpet, just ever so slightly, but it does vibrate very well through the water, and you guys instantly alert.
All right.
Yeah, and we would know that that's the guardian of the treasury, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim over.
Yeah, Incent.
Yeah, maybe
Fuckington.
maybe 5 to 10 seconds later, you hear just like coming down the causeway. Actually, it takes Luke a bit longer because Luke can't swim very fast.
Hobbling.
Yeah, if I see them, I will hold up a big old claw in the like, except it probably just blocks my whole face.
International
like
sound of silence for assassins.
Why are you hiding?
And we listen to whatever he's trying to tell us.
Yeah. So I guess from what I gathered, we need to be sneaky and make our way into the treasury.
And
Okay.
do a
Just
quick
up to me.
attack if needed.
Oh, or just up.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come.
roll another stealth check.
Big fat 2.
11? Actually,
Yeah, so not stealthy
Not
in the
great.
least. This pair kind of comes up to you. Yeah, and you haven't seen that figure, anything move from the opening, that clam opening into the royal treasury.
Is there another exit of the treasury?
Not that you know of. This is the only way in. And it's embedded into a big rock cave face. So there really wouldn't be, unless there's some super secret pathway that you don't know about, but doubtful.
Well, we either lock them in or lock them in with us.
Oh. Yeah, what happened? What happened to that guy?
In stereo.
I think he was attacked. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but he appears to be knocked out. I saw something in there. It is swam. He did not know. This is a swim.
he is a swimmer. He's a swimmer, not a.
What? I don't know. Is it he or she or it or what? It went to swim through. That's not. That is neither here nor there. Close them in and wait on the outside, or close them in and wait on the inside.
I'm close them in and wait on the inside. This is finally a challenge worthy of our talents.
Yes, yes. How did it go with Incent? Good? Well?
No, awful, terrible,
Great,
terrible.
good. Awesome. Kush.
Now you're in here with us.
Yeah. Yeah, so just shut that thing. I don't think there's any benefit to bringing Incent along. Maybe in some world he would be a hero, but I think he'll just get us killed.
You can't bring him.
No.
No.
Fuck him.
We left
Yeah,
him
I
under
think-
the winters. He was still there.
Maybe Whiskers will go back and be like,
Exactly. Like there's always a chance. There's a chance, but that kid is hopeless. Hopeless.
Pretty much.
well, we know how.
God, he's like a total incel. It's terrible.
I turn around. What's out there?
Yeah, is it dark? Can we see inside here?
Inside the treasury room is pretty dark.
I'm just gonna
You
light
know there are some glowing, like there's some moss that will glow if it's moved or passed by, but it seems like whoever's in there hasn't touched any of that glowing moss.
What kind of treasures in here?
Mostly gold
Lobs?
and such, but there's a lot of like weapons
Whatchamacallit?
and such. A lot of just
Dinglehoppers?
stuff that the king has like collected over his. No one knows how long he's been alive.
thingamabobs.
So
Yeah.
he seemingly, the stories say he's
God,
just
is
been
that
alive
20?
forever. So, yeah.
All right, we move.
Yeah.
Carefully.
I'll go down the middle of the room.
Can we like lock the door? Like, is it? You know what I mean? Is it?
You actually
way to
need,
sort of jam it shut?
the guard actually has a key. You need like a magic stone to open this door, which the guard had on him.
But we didn't check.
So we can't shut it. Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you could unless you could get like the only people who have the key are the guard and the king.
Can we
you
just
could
check
go
the
to the
guard's
king.
body? Doesn't have it on him.
He doesn't. It seems like whoever knocked him out took the key.
Makes
a very
sense.
poor
The door-
planning.
The door is open. All right.
Is there a net? Do we have a net? Can we? Net.
The guard might have a net.
Check the guard. What's on the guard? Someone just
Yeah,
rip
where's
off
the
the
guard?
guard's clothes.
Yeah, the
Just
guard's
try
got
to
like
find out what he's
the guard's got like a harpoon,
Harpoon.
but it's
can't
like
carry
it's large for you guys. So like the harpoon, maybe two of you could carry the harpoon together. And he does have a net on him with small little rocks, but again, it's big, so two of you would have to like handle it together.
Could we string it over the entrance if we tried?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. That's
Let's
smart.
at least try that, right?
Okay. So yeah, you guys, with some effort, get the net around the outside of the opening.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Cinch it down as best we can.
Go.
And we've got the oh crap, did we grab the harpoon? Undo the net. Grab the harpoon, bring it redo it. I'll just kind of like try and stabilize it on my back as best I can, like with my claws.
Yeah.
And then be like, you will have to shoot. Tell me which way. And then I start like slowly stalking forward.
Okay.
Cannon. That's great.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
our artillery.
Yeah.
Is there one?
All right. So you start stalking forward. You get to that big opening where you cross the precipice, and there's the layers of that bioluminescent moss that, when agitated, will glow brightly.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any of it glowing?
None of
For
it's
me.
glowing.
None of it's glowing.
Mm.
That might just mean that they're swimming. So,
How
I'm
bright? How
can I
bright
get-
can your
yeah, Lola.
Yeah, I was gonna agitate that moss really quick and then light my thing up.
Okay, yeah. So you touch that moss and it all spreads throughout the room. You just touch a little bit of it and it just spreads, almost like a spider web on the outside, as this room just starts to glow very faintly, and then vroom, the little lamp on the on your forehead kind of starts to
Is it
glow.
like a searchlight? Can you make it be a searchlight?
Yeah, and you start looking around, and as you're searching, all of a sudden you hear something move as it backs into a corner behind what looks like a chest that just opens with some bubbles and then closes.
Hello.
It
We
opens
see-
with some bubbles and closes.
Is
And
that,
every time it closes, you can see someone hunched in the corner behind it.
It's okay. It seems you lost your way. We come out
Seems
from
like
the shadows.
this
We
seems
can't
like a
help-
falsehood. No, are you lying to this person? We'll march forward, doing the best I can.
You have one chance before we fire our harpoon.
It's a collective harpoon.
And suddenly, right from behind that chest, this figure in a familiar looking dress. You can't really make it out though. In the time, goes shooting and starts bolting for the door. What do you guys do?
We do or don't know who it is. We don't.
You don't. It's someone familiar. You know it's someone you've seen tonight, but it's so quick your brain just doesn't work that fast.
Yeah, my brain works very fast, but not that fast.
Does it look like they've seen that we've blocked the exit?
It doesn't. It looks like they just went bolting for the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim right as they get towards the door, like right at the point of no return. I'm gonna aim just behind them to try and spook them forward as fast as possible. Hopefully, I don't hit them. And I'm just gonna be like,
Yes, pull, pull.
Yeah, and I'll hit it with my tail, I guess. My already injured
Okay.
tail.
Both you guys roll an attack. Jason with disadvantage.
No.
I don't have. What else do I do? Yeah, I'll
You
hit it
pull
with
the
my-
trigger. You just pull the trigger. Hit on the.
I can't. Your accent. I just am trying the hardest not to use it, and it's really messing up my whole dialogue here.
Wow.
What'd you get?
3.
Oh, no.
3. And you said you were gonna shoot it, or you need somebody to shoot it for you, huh? The harpoon.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just trailing it from the back end, trying to be like shoot right behind it so it hits the wall maybe and really scoots the person forward.
Help me out, Lola.
Yeah, am I able to do something here? Can I
I mean,
pull the trigger?
Did he pull the trigger? Someone needs to pull this trigger.
pull,
Yeah.
pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Do
Oh, I
it.
thought you were gonna
Okay.
do the tail slap.
I think he was trying to pull the trigger by doing a.
Oh, yeah. So you
like a normal
slap.
fish.
You slap right against the hard carapace on Sebastian, missing the trigger completely.
What the hell is the matter with you? Pull the trigger. Use your fin, you freak.
Let me show you.
Yeah, Lola, you can roll an attack.
I wasn't aware you had triggers until this
12.
moment. Now I know.
I mean, it's a harpoon, right? I thought it was like a loaded harpoon.
This harpoon
You throw.
flies out,
That's a spear.
It's a harpoon.
nails that blob of coat, familiar, then shoo, and a second figure shoo, right onto the net as that big cloak starts to float down, red, filling the water, getting dangerously close as another figure into the net falls and tumbles. And you just hear,
Check it out.
you pull back this cloak to find to find Chip the turtle with
Chip the turtle.
with a giant harpoon through the back of his shell and through the front of his belly, just like,
This is not good.
oh man, oh god, what did you do, bro? Oh my
Shot you with the
god.
harpoon.
Oh, and then you look over and you see what was familiar, but you see Eka caught in the net, terrified, just stuck.
Yes, we have
As
caught you.
as you start to
Secure
see,
it.
as you start to see Chip just start, his eyes start glazing over. Cullen, give me a D20 as the blood starts to fill the scent
Duncan, why?
of the blood starts to fill the air.
You think I'd be used to it? That's a 10, right down the middle.
A 10.
Right down
Okay,
the
yeah,
middle.
yeah. Yeah, because you had such a visceral reaction before, you're like, oh.
Yes, back
You
away
still
from
have
the
like
edge.
foam. Foam is like unconsciously just coming out of your mouth, but you're
it out.
still, you're still like, I'm in
Sea
control.
foam, if you
I'm in
will.
control. Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah, and Chip just seems to pass on as you see Eka just terrified in the net. Oh my god, you killed him. You
Yes.
killed him.
Yes, and I scoop up the ends of the net, really securing her in there.
Yes, we killed. Because this is a treasury. Why are you in the treasury? Why was he in the treasury?
I don't know, he just told me. He told me he wanted to show me something.
Like, we have plenty of bedrooms for that. Why would you? Why? What? No.
I don't know. He talked to the guard, and the guard said he paid him some money, and the guard said he would lay down on the ground and pretend like he was sleeping.
Did
And
he
then
actually?
He snuck in here. Yeah,
Did he
I
actually
think
pretend
so.
he was sleeping? I'm not
It's hard to
asking
tell.
her, I'm asking
It's
you.
hard to tell.
I mean, I punched him in his
Yeah,
gut
you punched him in his
as
gut.
hard as
and-
I could.
And you punched him a bunch of times, and like a bunch of sounds came out of him, and it was hard to tell. Like you might have knocked him out by punching him hard enough.
Did this not seem suspicious, Eka? Why would he ask someone to pretend he was asleep?
Sorry, he's just one of the dragonettes, and he's very famous, and I don't know. I just
Actually, we
went
killed
with it.
everyone. We killed everyone. It's just a see.
Oh, please don't kill me, please. Do whatever
I
you
don't want
want.
to kill you. I don't want to kill you, but you are telling me a story that makes no sense. Oh, the man lay it down. Oh, you come in and he throws you into the room with the treasure, but he's already rich. Why would he need to do that? Why? Tell me why. Also,
know.
what's with the large cloak? The coat.
Why do? He just had it.
He had a Holocaust cloak. If it's so well, he could keep it. No. Let me think now.
I'm telling you the truth. I swear. I swear.
You swear. What do you two think? Is she telling the truth? Or do we bring the justice of the sea? The justice of the toilet?
The justice of marriage.
Marriage.
Sidebar.
Sidebar. Well, only so far. I still have to hold the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, just holding with your claw as far as possible. On the side.
What?
I don't buy it. I don't buy this explanation, but maybe it can work into our advantage. We still need to marry our friend. This puts Eka into a very compromising position where she should be able to do whatever we need her to do, or else we're going to kill her.
Are we going to do? Are we the baddies?
We're the assassins.
We are assassins.
Well, yes, but for good reason. Look, I spoke with her. She seemed nice. She
Alright.
seemed very, very.
Deceptive?
No. She seemed like she was just very much a good listener and pretty to a certain set of eyes and good match, but no. She did not seem this way. But Turtle Bro, he seemed like he may have been instigator, but I do not know. Is she impressionable enough to go along with this? The thing that does not add up is the guard. The guard, he would not do this. Why would he do this? For what? What did he get out of it?
Let's ask.
Well, unless he's passed out. Can I look around? Is
He's
Flo around anywhere?
No,
That
you don't
was-
see Flo anywhere.
It's a good point. There could be others. There could be others.
And you kind of look around, you turn down, and you see that trumpet fish slowly dragging himself across the floor on all hands and knees, just coughing so quietly, just like slowly dragging himself
Like
across
trying
the
to
floor
make an
down the hall.
escape? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's just
clearly
regained
trying to be
consciousness?
very quiet.
Someone grab him.
Yeah, and I'll go after him.
Yeah, so you guys come up, and he just, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I thought you'd kill me. I thought you'd kill me if you found out you paid me to lay down. So I just stayed, laid down, and then you punched me in the stomach.
Well, we thought you were dead.
And then you seriously passed out for a few seconds.
Yes, well, if you do not want to. Tell me why.
He just gave me some money. I have a new kid at home. I thought we could use the money for daycare.
You have keys to a room full of gold, and yet you take money from a stranger. This makes very little sense.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I
I
guess.
think everyone in this palace is just we kill them all. Everyone dies.
Also,
No, it's probably not a good idea. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna tell the king what a good job all you guys are doing.
You aren't going anywhere.
Yeah. He's,
Alright, no, I'll just stay right here.
All right. How many came in?
Just the two of them.
Just the two.
are you sure?
I
Where
thought they
is
were
the-
on a date and they wanted somewhere romantic.
Where is this stone?
Oh, gave it to the boy.
You gave away the stone to the treasury?
Yeah. King hasn't been in there in 150 years, apparently.
And yet, you thought it would be smarter to take gold from a stranger instead of just going. It hasn't been entered. Off. No, of course. Yes, they are hiring idiots here.
oh, yeah.
Us, not
Oh
included.
God,
There may be
you
some-
don't know the pains of trying to finance daycare.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
real expensive.
Underwater daycare is very expensive.
So, is there anything actually in the treasury? Do we see?
Yeah, there was chests full of like gold and necklaces. You actually spot a couple golden necklaces that almost look identical to the ones he gave to Inkson, claiming it was from his mother. There's lots of weapons. There's a lot of strange oddities down here, like small figurines, There's a pearl that's almost blue inside, and it has a big crack down the middle. There's just all kinds of stuff from all over the world, and a lot of the stuff in here doesn't look like it's from the sea. A lot of it is stuff you've seen or heard from, like stories of like land dwellers and such.
So maybe taking the gold maybe made a little.
There's a few like ship the headers of ships just torn off and placed in here. One of a woman holding her arms up. One of a big, you don't know what kind of beast, but it's got big teeth, and it's the front, all made of wood, kind of mossed over with that glowing bioluminescent moss. This room is just a veritable hodgepodge of stuff, including lots of gold and jewelry. But it almost seems, when you really look around, it almost seems to be inconsequential to just the uniqueness of the other items and baubles in this room.
One of us, let's go grab that cloak and see if there's anything in the cloak.
Yeah, so you go to the now sunken Chip, and you look in his cloak, and you find the stone that he had, and you find a bag on him with a few gold coins on his belt. Nothing really else on him. Yeah, you pocket
Except
some.
a harpoon.
Yeah, well, that's more in him.
Is he still in the treasury, or is he outside of the treasury?
He was halfway outside, so he's kind of like right outside those double clam doors.
Should we drag him back in?
Oh, that castle doctrine? No, I think it's fine. Well, he's fine where he is. All right. The question is, why?
Why?
Wow.
Why?
You-
Wow. Why? You came in here.
Pull the net back.
Why did you come in here?
Told you. One of the dragonettes asked me, and so I just went along with it.
You went along with it. What did you do when you were in here?
We just, he told me like that he liked me, and he knew my parents, and we had met a long time ago, and that's when we heard you guys, so we hid behind the chest.
Yes. Someone check what's in that chest.
Okay, so you walk over to the chest, and just like you look inside it, the bubbles come up, closes. Closes. Lots of jewels, treasure, jewelry, nothing too special.
What is there?
Jewelry and pebbles.
I guess it's an odd question. Is the fish lady wearing any clothes?
Yeah, she has like a nice, very plain but still nice uniform on.
Uniform?
Is what it kind of looks like to you. It's maybe just a different style of formal wear from where she's from.
What's her pockets?
Everyone roll a d20.
D20.
Bobby.
Cannot
19.
roll.
19.
11.
11.
And the 7.
And a 7. Jason, you and Cullen, you start looking around, and something catches your eye. Something dark, something heavy, something cold. You start to feel in the pit of your stomach this overwhelming sense of dread and fear. If you could sweat, you would. And Lola, you start to notice them both. Like it's just unnatural. You start to feel fear, and as that's
I'm in my
happening,
bed at night again.
you see Eka start to dash out something in her hand, something that glitters. Thousands of colors at once, but almost it's like it glitters one color, but that one color is thousands of colors. It's a weird dynamic. Something in her hand, and you see her make a break for it. What are you doing? Well, the other two are just shaking in fear.
I just
am I still holding on to the net, or did I let go of the net?
It looks like she had cut through the net and is now dashing out through a hole she had cut through it.
Damn it.
I'm gonna pull out my
Not again.
eyeball and hold back my muscular flap and show off my little light. That's what it's actually called, technical terms.
There's a muscular flap. You read about it.
I could have done without
Try
that.
to like get everybody's attention, hypnotize people a little.
Yeah, so she's heading away from you, so it might be very hard.
I think she's trying to hypnotize us.
Oh, you're trying to hypnotize them. Yeah, I mean they are.
But then also just trying to get there.
So she goes jetting down the hall and around the corner. Those two shaking in their boots. You hypnotize them. What are you gonna try and imprint on them?
Where did these boots come from?
So I was trying to, hypnotize them to get them out of their little shock thing to just kind of like snap them back.
So
in.
roll a d20. Let's see if you can unshock them.
17.
17. Yeah. So you guys are like shaking, and it's not that like it's any one thing. It's just that overarching sense of dread and danger just washed over you both, and then all of a sudden, like this lamp catches your eye, and that lamp, you follow the lamp, and the lamp leads you out of this dark, fiery, cold place and back into yourselves.
Ah, ma mère, la mère. Ah, it's you.
Welcome back. Now get her.
Merde.
Yeah. Yeah. And as we look at the garden, go, look what you've done.
Oh, didn't know it would happen like this. Please forgive me.
No.
Please don't tell the king. Please don't tell the king.
I will. Now get her.
Punch him in his stomach a little when I run by.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Once again, 10 right down the middle.
10, yeah. You punch him, and he just starts vomiting violently right there on the spot. Right in the solar plexus. Vomiting through trying to breathe through his gills. And, the vomit comes out of his gills and everywhere and all over the place.
Nice.
Gross to imagine.
So you start going. You guys run into the... You guys running, and you're very careful, sidestep the bathroom, and you run into the main hall, and when you get into the main hall, no music, silence. You just see the entire group just kind of staring off, kind of
Everyone?
stunned.
All of the
Yeah,
party
everybody,
members?
including the bubblings.
I run in.
Arrête! Oh. Hey,
Are they
what do we
looking
have?
at something in particular, or just like staring all in different directions?
All kind of just in different directions. Really not staring at anything. They're just blank staring, like they're in their own heads. And Eka is nowhere to be seen.
I'll go up and just tap one, just like on the shoulder, and maybe like kind of
Tap on
hit
the
him
shoulder
in
and then
the
just like floating. They just start floating around. And
eyes
you see,
open.
eyes open, yeah.
Is any heartbeat or anything?
Yeah, they seem to be alive. Just in like a catatonic state almost.
Ixon!
Mm.
Ixon!
Yeah. What's happening?
What did
Why
what
is it
did
so
you see?
quiet in here? I didn't
what
see
did you
anything.
see?
I didn't see anything.
Take that stupid tablecloth off your head.
No.
Now,
No.
I will snip off your arms, one by one.
Okay.
And he slowly pulls the sheet back and you see him come out. Tentacles like this.
Open
Okay.
your eyes,
Why?
because there is a killer on the loose.
Why is
Do you
there
want to get
killer
married or
animals?
do you want to die?
All right. And he kind of opens his eyes and looks around the room.
Now, there's a pretty girl somewhere here that did something to these people. She has a stone of sorts. We are looking for her. Look for her. Find her.
He points right at Lola. Found one.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
A different pretty girl.
Spread out.
Oh,
One with a stone.
there's a
globe.
bunch right there. And he points to the fish people. There's like, 10 of them. There, found him, found him, did
Stop
it, found him.
talking. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Inkson.
A seal. We're looking for a seal.
She's a dolphin.
Right there. Oh, and he locks eyes with Whiskers, and all of a sudden, it's weird, but it's like the trumpets of the sea all just start up, and then all at
A
once
little too late.
you hear something coming closer, coming closer, coming closer, and the room just starts back to normal. And Inkson's just like, oh no, they all know, I've seen him. Oh no.
Close your eyes. And now duck. To everyone else, what in the flying fuck was that?
And right next to you is one of the thoroughbreds, the Charietta. Oh, what are you talking about?
What just happened?
Through what? Wait, I don't understand. We're just having a drink here. You said to pull out the breeches. So we did, and you left the room and came back.
And there was no time where you said, oh, let me stare into the middle distance with a perplexed face.
And the other sister, Britta, kind of swims over. There was a young girl who came in. Where'd she go? And then you were here right after.
Where was she swimming when you saw
Which
her?
way?
She came into the room and she had something in her hand.
Yes, this we know. Where did she go?
I do not remember.
You do not remember. See, people, they do
I
not
do not
remember.
remember
It is a
anything.
simple thing, but yet they do not. Check it. How many exits are there? Are there exits? How many exits?
There's like a number of different exits out of this room.
Man.
Are any of them opened?
Yeah, all of them are open right now. There's those huge caverns that the king uses to travel through his kingdom.
Are there like luminescent, like moss?
Yeah, do we see
Where
like
we
a
can-
trail of bioluminescent
Yeah.
moss?
This area is pretty lit up by those glowing plants with the little bulbs on them.
Okay, you said earlier I think someone could smell Ekka's perfume. Can we like follow our noses?
Yeah, everybody roll a d20.
Do kind of Sam.
Bobby dies.
19.
All right, Bobby Dice, don't let me down.
I don't need to say it, so
8. Bobby Dice.
Can we get a Bobby Dyson chat, please? Please, please, just. They're so great. It's so great because it's like probability shouldn't be weighted so strongly, but it just
really
is. There it is. Ooh, yeah. Bobby Diaz. Luke, you smell something, and you kind of
The
walk
scent of a
over,
woman.
and it's coming from Whisker's direction.
Okay, and so I would just go up to Whiskers and start kind of smell testing.
And you guys kind of walk up, and Art and Clap are like, whoa, what are you doing?
Shut
And
the
Whisker
fuck
says-
up.
Did you see someone else walking here?
And they and Whiskers kind of looks up. No, I didn't see anyone.
She didn't see
They are
anyone.
friends. They are friends.
Oh,
They are
I didn't
friends.
say who it was.
No,
I just
I
said,
didn't
"Did you
see anyone,
someone
but-
run through?"
I've talked it over with my cousins. And Clap thinks it's a bad idea, but maybe a marriage could work to bind our kingdoms.
Oh, this
My
is
family
unexpected turn of
Has
events.
not been doing well lately. And I feel like
We have
maybe this
acquired
could be
a
the
motive.
solution.
Yes. Yes, we, if you will.
What?
All right. Nothing. I'm speaking to my friends, not to you. Put that on the back burner. All right. Technically, right now, it is old hat. Other than motive.
Mm-hmm.
What does your nose tell your friend?
It smells fishy.
It does, doesn't it?
God damn it.
But in a more general sense, or perhaps more specifically, is there anything to see? A lead.
Yeah. So, is that all I'm getting? Is that there's a similar smell from Eka?
Yeah, and then
Oh, sorry, from Whiskers.
the longer you're there, you notice that the smell goes straight up to Whiskers, but then trails off down the hall.
Okay. Not to like do this without consent, but I kind of want to like pat Whiskers down basically and see if like
Yeah, so
maybe-
you start to get
Just
close to
not-
Whiskers, and both Clap and Art are like, whoa, bro, what are you doing?
What did I
Get a little
say?
handsy there. Get a little handsy. Look. I don't know what your problem is, but like,
Continue. Talk
don't-
to me. Please, talk to me.
what are you looking for?
We're looking for a piece. Nothing that you need to know exactly.
Yeah. All you need to know is we're looking for something, and it's
Okay.
very important.
All right, so I got nothing to hide. I just
Not
have
you.
a little bit of gold and
I start patting them down with my huge claws.
yeah. Then they have nothing on them. They're seals, but you notice she's got something. You do see something right under her foot or her fin, her front foot.
Yes,
something
there.
underneath. It's tough to see, and you start
Hors d'oeuvres?
patting down to the foot. And she goes, "It's just a family heirloom. I take it everywhere with me. It's nothing. I promise."
Can you stand on it?
Yes. It's something my mother gave me,
Surround
and
her.
I plan to give it to my spouse. And I was hoping to meet someone when I came here.
A story that is unlikely.
Well, if you don't mind us asking, then what is it that's under your
Sure.
foot?
Show to us.
So she shows you, and you see this scale, a big metal scale with that same white, multicolored, infinite light that just shines. You can't choose. It is clearly one color, but it is not any one color at the same time.
Is this the same thing?
Yeah, it's very similar, if not the exact same thing.
Yes, we will be taking this for now.
No, it's a family heirloom. You can't take
Wait,
this.
we don't need to take it yet, as long as we know where she is.
Where we either take her or we take it. And I would rather have it because it's easy to carry.
No. Why would you take this from me?
Because
This
I
is
do
a
not
family heirloom.
believe you. Yes, I keep all my family heirlooms.
Why?
Very smart place to leave these things. No.
Look,
No.
we came here today. I lied to you earlier. We did know that Inkson was looking to get married, and my family has been having some money problems. So we were hoping maybe to meet him. And we met Inkson, and he was a very interesting guy. I admit I was a little scared when he said you were eating the guests and murdering people, but, you know, as long as he doesn't murder me. And Clap's like, all right, you don't gotta tell this guy anything. Come on, back off. What Why would she steal this?
I go to take it.
Okay, yeah, and you gotta take it, and she's not like fighting you per se. She's just like not. It's like a tug of war.
Yeah. Well, give it to me. Give it. I'll poke her right in the back of the knee.
I'm gonna say, hey, let's all just calm down and pull out my light too, just to get everyone on a mellow.
Look, she is getting away. We need to go quickly.
Everyone roll a a d20.
18. Not Bobby died.
Nice.
20.
Yeah, no one seems to calm down. Everyone seems immune to your charm except for you. It's weird, but your own light starts to shine, and you're like, oh.
It's good because I got a 2. Makes sense.
Yeah. You guys notice as Lola starts to just fade off.
Get it together.
Just slap her. Did I get
That's
the
when
thing
you
yet?
smell it. Yeah.
Give it to me.
Jason, you start to smell the scent fall off and then go down the hallway.
Yes, she is getting away.
Yeah,
We
this
go.
way.
Roll another d20 contested strength check as Whiskers grabs it with her mouth. And she's like,
No, this is my mother's heirloom. I will not give it to you.
Me?
yeah.
Damn it, woman. That's a 6.
Ooh, roll again.
Match.
It's a 7. I can do
Okay,
this
yeah, and
13 more times.
She wrenches it out of your claw and then swims up to the top of the room.
Get here.
And as you do that, suddenly this pale figure jumps in front. No! You will not accost her anymore! Under the penalty of death, I, the prince of this kingdom, will protect you, my dear! And Inkson just kind of floats up in front of you guys. And it's just a second you see that he starts pointing towards you the correct way. And you're like, no, 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 no. And then this flood of whitish, silvery ink just into the room. Everyone roll a
Really
dexterity
weird.
saving throw.
I really wish it was not white.
Oh boy.
15.
I can't roll tonight. 3.
3 for me too. At least we're on board.
Both of the brothers, Ort and Clap, all of you guys, covered in this ink. It's like this sticky ink, and it doesn't come off, and it fills the whole air. It fills your lungs. It's gross. As
Not the first time.
Inkson.
It won't be the last time.
Inkson pulls up next to Whiskers, and she clings to him.
Oh, hopefully.
Look, kid.
Because
If you want to steal from your father, that's fine. Let's go get that fucking bitch.
Yeah, you guys go down the hall. You guys kind of run down the hall, ink in your eyes, just
Yeah.
and then you run over there. And as that's happening, Flo kind of looks at you guys as you're running by. Bros, hey bro, guys, hey. Do any of you guys stop?
Ignore him entirely.
Bro,
I do one of those things where you run by and like, but your head stays in the same place for like half a second. I go, what?
Hey, you see my brother?
No.
And then I
Yeah. Clearly knowing that you just like murdered his brother, you guys just go round through the hall. You guys turn the hall, and that's when you see this giant swirling pattern way at the end of the hall, and you know that it's the king has this ability. King Trigaton has just one of his greatest abilities is his ability to connect bodies of water instantaneously. It's how his armies and forces took over the entire area quickly and without any opposition, because no one could stand up to it. And he's got these portals, and you remember he had allowed these other races from the other sea to come over here, and so you notice this big vortex.
And yet they complained how long it took to get here.
I guess I do.
Before I left the room, I just wanted to pull a sheet back over Inkston so no one saw him, by the way.
Oh,
He's way the
Inkston's
fuck up at the
he's
top
way
of
up
the
in the
room.
air. He just shot ink into
Inkston.
the room, and he's clinging to Whiskers like
Everyone has seen that
everyone's
shithead.
seen him. Yeah.
Inkston, you ruined everything.
Yeah, he made his own.
No,
It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking for love, man. You can't hold it against me. I would go to the deepest depths of the darkest ocean,
To the darkest bleachers.
from the darkest bleachers, under the...
And then that voice is just trailing off as you guys are leaving. As he just did this grand announcement of love.
Around this vortex, do we see anyone else? Do we see the king? Is he like nearby, or is he not there? At all?
No, I mean the king. His chambers were way in the other side. This is a different pathway.
And we followed that trail all the way to this vortex.
Yeah, and it seems like that perfume has gone through the vortex.
Well, I don't know what's on the other side of that thing, but
We haven't been through this before?
that's where Echo went.
Well, here we go. That kid is probably going to get us killed.
Yeah, we're dead if we stay. So
Yes, I think so, perhaps. Here we go.
It'll
solve
be
a
an
mystery while we're at it.
adventure.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, we're all going in, it seems.
Just
Okay.
go. Just like all holding things.
Shoo!
Yeah.
The three of you jump through that, and you land in what seems like a whole different universe. You look up, and the shallow water, there's a sun beating on the sky. There's sand beneath your feet, but like light sand. This is so new. You look up, and you just pop out of the water just for a second, and you see hundreds and hundreds of seals and birds on this giant sandbar, just kind of walking around enjoying themselves. You kind of scoot back, you look down into the ocean, and way off in the distance you spot Eka swimming off in along the coast of the sea up north towards this what looks like an island with a huge spire going straight up the middle. Thousands of birds swirling around, and when you look up, this huge bird-like woman, these claws, almost a foot long, flying through the air, grabs a seal off the beach. Those claws just cutting like butter. Up off the deck, more of them kind of just, and you look around, and that vortex is gone, and as that's happening, you see this ship sailed by. New ship, completely new, beautiful painting with a flag, frozen flag, maybe? Ropes everywhere, hanging down, heading south into this long strait. And you look around, and you don't see a portal back.
Man, this is not good.
Yeah, this was
Everything is
unexpected.
very, very large. Also, does anyone else feel very warm? That sun is hot.
It's too
Yeah. And
Yeah, so great.
as that's going on, all of a sudden, shoo, 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 3 seals and Inkson pop out of the portal. Oh, hey guys, you came too? I always wanted to see the Sitnalta Sea. This is great. Is this your home, Whiskers? Yes, this is Freeman Point. Welcome to my home. Although I don't know how you're going to get back, but Inkson and I have decided to wed, and we informed the king, and he had us leave immediately. And as that's
I
happening,
know how I am going to get back. I am going to strangle him and then ride his body to the depths.
Oh no, you can't strangle me. It's great though. Look at this. And he like kind of walks out of the water. Father gave me a curse so I could stay above water. Isn't that
He
great?
gave us a curse too. He gave us a curse. Yeah, his name.
No, that's left. No, that's left is to give my new bride. And suddenly, clap, grabs that necklace out of his hands. Never. He will never marry her. She is mine. She was destined to be mine always. And he goes running off onto the beach. And Incent, oh no, you son of a bitch. You get back here. That's my wife. What are you talking about? Oh, I'll freaking kill you. I'll wear your skin. I hate you so much. And he just starts, oh, it's so much harder to move on land. And he's just like chasing the seal who's just just streaming, sliding on this beach. And that is the story of Incent, the beach seal, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
just
wait,
look at
are we just stranded here?
Hold on. I look at you two and I go,
It is going to be a long walk. Let's go home.
and just start swimming down into the depths.
Swimming. We're just swimming.
Epilogue. Yeah, like how would we even know how to get home from here?
Who cares? We'll just find it, but fuck that dude.
Yeah,
That guy.
that's true. What a pain in the ass. I thought he was a pain in the ass. I mean,
Hey
he was-
everybody. Hey everyone from UTS Stream. Thanks for the raid. Or UTS show. I always say UTS Stream. UTS show. Thanks for joining us for a one shot. A tale of two seas. Yeah, but now you know.
Now we know the story of Incent. Thank you very much for doing that to us.
Yes. But everyone, have a good rest of the week. Be safe. Be good to each other. And have a good night. And we'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining.
Bye bye.
Adios, everybody. Fucking Incent.